Okay. Why is there a big black box? That's not what I want. Excuse me. There we go. Okay, one box is not black anymore. Now let's see the other one.
Okay, let me get my chat.
Activate M2. Hi, how are you doing? Oh, it's
Howdy,
you.
howdy.
I forgot.
How's it going?
Just give me a second.
Oh, thank you so much for the follow.
Thank you.
Fragilities. Appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well.
Something is poopy with my capture card. Give me just a second.
All right. M2 says, yo, your voice is way too low compared to your guy. Okay, so we're also going to have to rebalance our audio. That's all right. It's been a little while.
My voice
Thank you
is
for letting
lower.
us know.
Is it better now if I put it closer? And there we go.
There! Hey!
Oh, sup, your guy?
Hi, I'm Brady the Overanalyst. No, I've definitely seen you in chat before. Seth and Potato brought me on to act as an announcer and fill dead air late into last year. Super happy to be a part of this network and glad to be here with all of you.
So, apparently I cannot collect points because my account it cannot collect points in Germany for whatever reason, which is weird.
That is very strange.
But wait, how do I...
And this is a Switch you purchased in Germany, correct?
Yeah, and I can normally redeem stuff and do all sorts of shit. Okay, so I have here the code for like the old additional digital stuff that comes with the physical copy. And also, I got myself... I'm not sure, this is like kind of like a poster, small poster of the area.
Yeah. I forget what they call those. It's a certain type of poster, like the little small ones.
Like a postcard kind of thing.
A
and
postcard
a bunch of
poster,
stickers.
yeah, something like that.
So yeah, a lot of free goodies with the game, which is something
like your
you
basic
don't really see.
Art-based collectibles that are included in a lot of standard pre-order editions and things like that.
Exactly.
That's really nice.
Okay, let me... God damn it, why is... There we go. The store is always so laggy.
It is. That also holds true over here.
Okay.
I'm glad to see that according to some major publication, an 8 out of 10 for Skyward Sword qualifies as ein Masterwerk. That's like a low B, but great.
Anderen einlösbaren Coden. Okay, I mean... okay, so I need to do that on their webpage. Okay, we can do that some other time. Doesn't matter. I think that is probably just gonna give me like soundtracks and shit like that, so...
Don't have to do it today, certainly not.
Yeah. Okay, let's start with Blasphemous.
I'm excited, aren't you?
I love the pixel art graphics that I saw in like the gameplay videos, so I'm quite hyped.
Oh, published by Team 17.
Nice. The Game Kitchen.
They publish scores of really nice titles. They're also behind the publication of Neon Abyss. And I think they developed the Worms games, right? Or no, just published them, maybe.
Okay. Controller disconnected for a second. That was weird. Alrighty, look at this. Developed by the Game Kitchen. Okay. Let's start.
This game's been out for a good few years now, right?
Yeah, 2 years it seems like it. Said 2019.
Huh. Could have sworn it was longer than that. Okay, so we've got a Sacred Sorrows boss rush mode. Nice. You know I love those. And Miriam's Challenge.
Whoopsie. Yeah.
Oh, a totally new quest in which the Star Bloodstained Ritual of the Night makes an appearance. Nice!
All lines have been recorded for Miriam in English and Spanish. New record... Oh, well, a bunch of things that we don't really know what they're about, so no use in reading all of them.
Two says, I got caught up in something. Brady, they look kind of sexy. No. There's a reason I'm the only member of the overanalysts who doesn't use a face cam, trust me. No, the overanalyst. Hi. I play lots of niche, slightly older, like PS2 era games and Souls-likes, action RPGs on my channel. Meaning my job is to swear at cartoon characters from 20 years ago, and I love it.
Okay, audio language. We're gonna okay. We just have English and Spanish, so we are just keep it in English. Yes. All right. And extras, I'm assuming. Background selector. What?
Skin selector.
Ooh, oh my god!
Oh, like
look at
for
this.
menus.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna take this one.
Yeah,
alrighty.
That's what I would have chosen as well. Select pilgrimage, not file. Pilgrimage.
Nice.
This game's world, if anybody is unaware, is very heavily informed by the art and ideology of Roman Catholic asceticism from the late medieval era. So those unique religious orders which base themselves around the notion of foregoing not just material goods, but also pleasures in life in order to attain some greater degree of spiritual awareness.
Is she stabbing herself with the bottom of a statue that has no...
Yeah, so the entire world, the kingdom, the game, OM says the steamer needs to be louder. So, Seth, I think you may need to increase your own volume level.
Okay. Let's see. Test. Or just turn down Brady. I think I'm gonna turn down Brady a bit. Cause...
Alrighty.
Where is it? Voice. There we go.
Having a minor video issue at the very bottom of the screen.
Okay, something is fucky with my capture card, I think.
Yeah, because this happened at the end of Skyward Sword as well, right?
Give me just a second. I'm gonna just change the display ports.
All right.
Display ports, but the USB ports.
Home2 says the audio levels are good. Fantastic. Thanks for letting us know. Glad we got that balanced.
Alrighty, let's see if this is better. So far, so good, it seems. Do you have babies in the background?
No, that's a siren.
Wow.
I live directly across the street from a very large retirement community, and so we have ambulances and the like over there all the time.
Ah, okay. People dying all the time. Okay, this looks terrifying.
Jesus Christ.
Alrighty. Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow. And
yeah, so welcome to a world of constant self-mutilation, like ritual mortification of the flesh.
Press L to consume one of your biliary flasks and recover vitality. These consecrated flasks are refilled by kneeling in a... Prideu. Find empty vessels to increase the amount you can carry. Okay, I mean...
OM2 says, nice hat, nerd.
Yeah, totally.
The hat serves a purpose, trust me.
Can we... Okay, we cannot go up to pick that thing. Okay, this is some weird attack.
Looks like a really nice place. I wouldn't mind visiting someday.
Why does... Yeah, why are there a lot... There's a lot of naked corpses that look like me. Okay, yeah, B for jumping. Oh, I got... Nice. So I can also hold on.
This game seems to have some serious, like, classic side-scrolling Metroidvania influences, as well as, you know, Souls-like inspiration.
Right. It's the R.
Oh, I think you could have read those.
Oh, oopsie.
Or no, maybe not. Did you press the Y button to destroy them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, they were just targets then. So here's our bonfire, the Prix Dieu.
Okay, and... Alright. We cannot do anything
Prix
else.
Dieu, I think.
Okay. What are you? Creepy. Ah, look at this.
Yeah,
like
you can
in old
destroy lights,
Castlevania.
but can you destroy them for hearts?
Or for bullets or whatever.
Right. So, time for the combat tutorial. In the form of a boss fight. Have fun.
Okay.
Something interesting about this world, and something I love about the game's design that you'll notice as we go on, is virtually every single weapon we see is some form of sacramental object used in religious ritual. Like here, we've got some kind of candelabrum this warden is using as his implement. Don't forget you've got 2 flasks if you need them.
God damn it.
Good news, it's just got the 2 attacks.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy.
And I think, in case you're ever interested in reading up on some of the creatures we come across, this game might have a bestiary.
Oh, okay. A long path ahead. Achievement
Well done.
Unlocked. That was a very weird creature. Requiem Aeternum.
Requiem Aeternum. Here's the purpose of the hat. I kind of like the cutscenes in particular, the art style, because they remind me of like some of those cheaper PC adventure games from the 90s. You know, where the colors kind of ran a little bit and the animation was a little cheap, but detail was pretty strong.
Like that Zelda CDI game.
Oh my god, yes, you're right. Oh no. 2 says the point-and-click adventures? Yeah. A lot of PC adventure games back in the 90s had really simple cutscenes that were rendered in 2D, kind of like that, with a maybe not exactly the best realization due to the hardware, but some pretty decent art. 2 says those LucasArts games were the shit. Yeah, especially the ones Tim Schafer worked on.
Such is my penance as yours is silence.
You know what his design reminds me of? The Brewis from Witcher 3.
Yes, exactly. He's got a nice hat too. Yeah, they all have these nice pointy hats. Kinda like the old lady from Skyward Sword. Maybe she was part of this world as well.
Even a wise penitent like me knows nothing of what lies beyond those high walls. However, what I do know is that, according to the rule, one must carry out the 3 humiliations to gain access to what they guard. One of them must be performed in the high mountains.
So here's where we receive kind of our objectives for the game. And I'm sorry if you can hear like the droning of my AC in the background. I may need to turn down my mic sensitivity just a bit.
I don't think I can hear anything.
All right, it just Discord was detecting mic activity, so.
Bell named John Doe.
So we have to find and complete these humiliations, obtaining ritual sacraments from different penitents around the world.
Yikes. Okay.
Yeah, this game has beautiful art and amazing architecture, but just FYI, even by Souls-like standards, a lot of the content we're going to be coming across is really grim and kind of visceral. So just as a warning for the audience, if anybody has issues with that, please take care of yourself and moderate your consumption accordingly.
If anyone is eating during this stream, probably you shouldn't. Okay, let's see.
So we got a thorn.
Another bonfire.
What did he say the thorn does again?
Oh, I forgot. Wait.
We could always look at it in our menu.
Quest items.
A small gift from Deogracias, nailed into the effigy of the Twisted under the guard of your sword. The thorns arisen from the miracle feed on sin and guilt, growing with the burden that its bearer carries. Okay. Oh, and there's the lore, in case you wanted it.
Okay, that's a cool thing. Okay, prayers.
So I guess it could... Yeah, maybe it allows us to level up or something like that.
Maybe. So, let's see. Let's continue.
Our weapon, by the way, is called the Mea Culpa.
My fault.
Yep! Oh, such a happy world this is.
Really? Can I kill this? No. Nope. Oh my god, wheel skeletons.
No, this is just a wheel penitent. So you can parry and counter. Nice! Look at you!
Oh.
I like the death animations too. Like the entire art style, right down to animation, is very like late '90s, early 2000s side scroller, isn't it?
Yep. Oh, X. Nice.
Ooh, Lord.
This looks really, really nice. I like it. It's simple,
Yeah.
but effective. Okay. Is that a hole? No. It's. Oh my god. What is this?
Can we...
Veridalis of the Forsaken Hamlet. In order to use this prayer, open the inventory.
Oh, it's a spell!
Okay. Song that filled the air during the festivities of a lost village. Its power finds its way through the floor, continues through walls and ceilings, harming the enemies of the penitent one. The ringing of a laced shell horn used to precede this chant, but now only silence remains. Equip.
So it's a ground shockwave attack, I think.
Interesting.
Ooh! Nice!
Okay.
But look, it consumed one of our pips of mana in the upper left-hand corner. See, directly beneath the health bar, we've got a magic gauge.
So it takes a lot of... Okay, and there is another one on top of there, but I'm assuming I need a different skill to be able to reach it.
Like a double
jump.
or triple jump or a grapple or something.
Something like that, yeah.
So I have not seen most of this game. I've seen the bosses and some of like the first 2 or 3 areas. That's about it.
I gotta say, this like fatality that I'm doing looks awesome.
Very satisfying, yeah.
Smack.
Whoop! Mea culpa!
What the hell? ZR plus Y.
Yeah, you can rescue these little cherubs all around the world for bonuses in the hub, I think.
Okay. 1 out of 38. Can release them with
Children of
any technique.
Moonlight.
Okay. Fucking.
And apparently we're in Custodia, land of the janitors. Oh, you got iframes after the spell was executed, right?
Yep.
Very nice.
Okay, that looked... Yeah, very nice. Okay.
Righteous.
So
I'm
it plays
digging
like a regular Metroidvania, I'm guessing, until the boss fights, when it's more like Dark Souls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Albedo.
This is our hub, I'm pretty sure. And look, we even get a standard Metroidvania map. I love those
Nice.
suckers. You know my favorite feature of the standard Metroidvania map? Really underappreciated? The
What?
fact that it specifically marks entrances to or exits from rooms that you haven't passed through as those open borders to allow you to very simply remember, oh, there's something I haven't explored over here.
Yeah.
Oh, what a fun greeting. Sorrowful be the heart.
This humble brotherhood of the kissers.
Brotherhood of the Kissers of Wounds.
Few remain here who can still employ it. But Tirso is my name. There are few of us who
Man, I would just move.
Yeah.
Like, if the entire country's like this, fuck it, I'm going to Monaco.
inside these walls pass
Hey, that's why I came here.
sundowns we need not contemplate. But if your penance happens to carry you under set skies,
Okay, so basically they want ingredients.
show you which one.
Alrighty. Let's see, what do we have here?
So the entire land is under, to the best of my knowledge, the influence of this miracle everyone is referring to. It was something like a great geese that caused what was intended to be a great blessing to distort and like afflict the people with various maladies and the land with various maladies that could only be mitigated through extreme acts of mortification.
Right.
So, like, people are constantly harming themselves and participating in these ridiculous self-denying rituals to try and keep the miracle from making life even worse inadvertently. That's what I make of the lore I've been
Yeah.
exposed to. Though. I
Yeah,
don't have the full picture.
I think that, I mean, I agree.
Penitent one, you who carry the painful blow in your cracked hands. Lend it to us and alleviate our burden.
Oh, maybe this is where we level up.
And wipe away our tears. Because it is an act of penitence.
Wow. This is going everywhere. The virtue of mea culpa hath ascended.
So maybe you've got a skill point you can invest now?
Mea culpa shrine, okay. Combat techniques. Let's see.
Oh, and that's what we're collecting from enemies. Tears of Atonement. Jesus Christ.
Alright, and we need 500 for...
So we can
either-
buy a falling attack or, I think, a charge attack?
Takes advantage
Over
of
to
the
the left.
speed of a fall to perform a powerful plunge.
Weight of sin.
Concentrates the power of the mea culpa on the blade, allowing the penitent one to release the full potential in a single but incredibly devastating attack. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go with this one.
Sinful Wrath.
There we go. Oh, I can already read what I'm getting here. So,
Yeah.
Holy Wrath, using its sharp thorns instead of the blade and allowing the penitent one to perform a devastating attack much faster. Okay.
Awesome.
And damaging everything in its path. Interesting. Wait, is that a door?
Looks like it's gated off.
Okay.
Should we try out our Sinful Wrath attack in this room? Just kind of see how long it takes to charge up? Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's really not bad. Okay, so let's see. We checked this one. See.
I love how jaunty the climbing animation is.
Yep.
Like, for everything else in this game being so grim, he looks like he's having a right old time climbing
He's
those
just like
ladders.
da 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 da.
Mm.
Okay, well, let me just see. So this is
Oh,
where
there's
we
another
fell
baby box.
down. Baby box. Do, 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 do. What are those the cages? Like,
No, that's one of the shrines. That's
okay.
one of our checkpoints.
I'm talking with the window up, apparently. Remains of those who were separated. This entire area is so grim.
The whole game is.
Yeah.
Like, if we're waiting for something bright and colorful and happy, I guess wait for Psychonauts 2?
Yeah. Did you manage to pre-order it?
I did. A digital edition. I don't know that a physical edition is being released for PS4, certainly not at launch, so I'll have to wait on that. In which case, since I'll already have the digital edition, I will wait until I can get a physical
Right.
edition, should one be created, for dirt cheap. We can't quite reach Box Baby yet.
No. No box, baby. Okay, what is this? Phalanx of Brannon the Gravedigger.
So a relic.
Wait, didn't that guy tell me to, like, bring him...
Oh, you're right.
The doggo! Okay,
There was
wait.
a doggo?
Yes. Give me just a second. Oopsie. I almost killed the doggo. Look at him. He's a good boy.
We can't, actually.
Oh.
The face cam was in the way, so...
Okay. There is the doggo. I pet the doggo.
Oh, very nice.
Okay. Actually, maybe this is its better position, because the end of the screen is over there. Yeah, let's keep the camera like that.
So, beyond the obvious influence of religious art, a lot of the architecture in this game is, as you can probably imagine, very heavily based on Iberian architecture from around, I want to say, like, maybe the 14th through 16th century, like the heyday of the Spanish Empire. Well, 14th would have predated the Spanish Empire, but all the same.
Wasteland of the Buried Churches. Oh my god, look at... Is that pubic hair? That's pubic hair.
Oh my god, is it?
Yes, it is.
Well, okay.
I mean, I put the 18 plus already, the mark on
Yeah,
the
we
stream
good.
anyway, so we Gucci. Oh, look, it's Dog Trio.
That's what they look like on the other side of the dirt.
I am very happy we never knew that. Okay. No, I think it's actually like some sort of panties covering the private parts, but kind of looked like...
I mean, there is some amount of nudity in the game, I believe.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. That wasn't too bad. I guess I just need to figure out like how far away I need to be.
I see an item down there, though.
Yep, but I think we need to maybe... wait. God damn it, wrong button. Oh, I can't...
And there were spikes we couldn't cross down below?
Yeah, so I might have to use like some sort of double jump or something afterwards.
I gotcha.
Okay.
Oh, false advertising. This church isn't buried at all.
Yeah. Oh, crap, okay. Oh, those are...
So it looks like that parry is gonna be absolutely vital. Oh, they're fast. And our charge attack wouldn't do anything for it?
I guess we can
nice.
work it out like that.
The statue bearers aren't that bad, right?
No, I mean, they're quite slow, so it's fine.
I love the stained glass. was always my favorite decorative element
Oh,
in
yeah.
churches I spent time in growing up.
Because usually you would find something on them that you would not expect to be there. At least for me, it was always like very weird.
Dr. Nefariously Handsome, welcome to the stream. Hope you're
Hi.
doing well. They say statue bearers are a joke.
Phalanx of Branna. Oh, Phalanx of Arthur.
It seems
the
we're learning them
sailor.
pretty quickly.
Okay.
Lots of phalanges.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's just losing their body
I
parts.
found you.
Oh, and thank you so much for the follow.
Thank you.
We really appreciate you.
Yeah,
Hope
I
you're
think
doing
for-
well this evening.
For these shield bearers, I think like I prefer just like jumping back and forth rather than trying to parry, because I don't know. It seems
It
like
certainly,
yeah.
it certainly appears to be the safer option for you. Oh dear, what's that?
Nope. Wait, the fuck is that on it?
Is that carrying a corpse?
I think it's carrying a corpse and like his head is under the skirt and it's carrying a corpse of a deer as well. Oh dear.
Yeah, no, it's carrying some kind of cattle, it looks like.
Yeah, that it's using as mother. Son of a bitch. Creation. Da, ali trenutno živim u Njemačkoj.
Exemplaris excommunicationis.
Oh, okay. In translation, you died. Alright. Press ZR to dodge. I mean,
Maybe that's how we reached that item on the way to the church.
Suburbs. Okay, there is supposed to be like... Yeah.
Remember
okay,
that was
that's
the sealed gate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is also another... Here, I wanted
Dr.
to...
Nefariously Handsome says, I'll continue speaking English so chat doesn't get confused.
Yeah.
Oh, that's alright. Use whichever you like.
Ah, okay, so...
Oh, alright.
Excuse me, can I...
We can free Box Baby, though.
Box baby. Nope.
Or maybe not. Never mind.
Wait. Gather.
Maybe they're looking for more substantial remains.
Yeah, like not
Something
just
that'll be
phallic.
stored as a key item instead of a collectible.
Not like how do you say what's the plural of phalanx?
Phalanges,
That makes no sense.
I believe. Well, phalanxes is what you would typically use if you're referring to like the military formation.
Yeah. Duck trio, goodbye. Yeah, okay, so we definitely cannot pass here yet because there's way too many spikes.
But the phalanges we're collecting here refer to finger and toe bones.
Right, the digits.
The singular form of which is phalanx.
Oh my god, I got yeeted. Got yote.
'Twas Yod.
It was yote.
Okay, so Doug Trio puts up no fight at all, it doesn't appear.
Yeah.
Dr. Nefariously Handsome says, shame the game got so much controversy for the main character's hat. What?
Really?
I was not aware of this.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. What was it?
So, I mean, it must not have been a significant controversy if, like, we knew nothing about it. Or at least not in this part of the world.
So was it because it kind of looks like you know, a KKK hat?
I seriously don't. Oh, apparently it was.
Oh. Wow. I mean, honestly, I did not go there when I first saw it.
Nor did
No,
I.
When you said controversy, that's the first thing that came to my head. So,
But, like, I find it very hard to believe that any press outlets or serious critics or commentators would ascribe any credence to, like, any fuss over that. because conical hats have been in use for various functions, particularly in this weird ascetic religious life, for a long, long time.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, these shield guys are so annoying. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you.
We're going back to fight the deer bearer?
Yeah, I wanna get the guy down. He looks
Dr.
cute.
Nefariously Handsome says, neither did I. At first I thought it was a drill. See, oh, there's your soul.
Nice.
2 says, I didn't hear any of the controversy about that. Yeah, neither did I. Now hold on. They're very proud of their shockwaves, Seth. Why don't we show them ours?
Oh.
Jesus Christ! These death animations are so gruesome.
Yep. Oh, okay, and now we're on the other end of the spikes.
Ah, of course!
And
Perfect.
a shortcut. Okay, cool.
So what do we get?
Uvula.
Uvula of Proclamation.
Okay, and I can put that on my rosary.
When the uvula is equipped, you have a chance of earning Tears of Atonement when destroying an object. Okay, that'll be great for leveling up.
Yeah, seems like it.
Thanks, uvula!
Wait, where are we? We are there. Does it make sense? Nah, okay, let's continue. Like, I'm gonna risk
There might be a shrine up ahead. Hey, Easter! Good evening. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining us.
He is in my living room right now.
Ah!
God fucking
Well,
damn it!
thanks for tuning in, all the same.
It's like, I think that I wanna... Oh my god. Like, I have no health.
It doesn't look like there is a great way to deal with the legionaries.
Nah.
I think parrying is probably your safest bet, even though it's going to take a while to learn. Dr. Nefariously Handsome says was at the start of the game's production, but it died down. Okay, then.
Yeah, okay, then it's fine. I'm glad people were not too stuck up about it. Would be a shame for such a great game to suffer because of it. Okay, which body part now? Capitate of Barak.
Capitate, Barak the Herald.
What is capitate? Did I just...
Could have to do with, it could be a cranial bone. Hold on.
I think that there
It is indeed.
damage.
Oh, no, it's a carpal bone.
Oh.
It's in the hand. Even though capitate, as an adjective, pertains to the head. Easta says, nah, can I have some toilet paper, please? Obviously joking.
No, you can't.
The answer is no. We're still in a pandemic. Obviously
Yeah.
not.
Only one roll of toilet paper per person. Speaking of pandemic, today Merkel said that from the 11th of October, the corona tests are no longer going to be free.
Oh dear.
They're just trying to force people to vaccinate.
Oh, in that case, there's some serious merit to it then.
Okay, let's...
Dr. Nefariously Handsome says, who needs medicine? We need paper. No, Viper bought it all. At the very start of the pandemic, he bought all of the toilet paper in the world.
All of it.
And then released a song about it.
Yeah, well, that's okay. I can just do... At some point, like, my roommate was buying kitchen towels as well, because he was like, well, if I run out of toilet paper, I still want to wipe my ass with it.
Was this the man who told you that it was like a perfectly
Yes.
normal
I
thing
know where
to
you're going,
casually,
yes.
loudly fart in business meetings in the United States?
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds like the same person. Just wipe their butt with dish towels. Great. Great.
I mean, you know, he's doing what needs to be done. I mean, in that situation, I think I would just, like, use my hand and then wash it off, or just, like, go straight to the shower.
There are better ways, yeah. Oh, that one was open for a finisher.
Ah, damn it. Okay, we're gonna see the next one. I wonder if we're gonna just take the statue and beat it senseless with it.
So, just to the points being raised in the chat, I'm a policy... Well, I'm trained in policy analysis. I'm actually a teacher. But I think there's serious merit if you are governing a society, right, and having to construct policies for it, to provide inducements for things like public health and safety protocols that would ensure that everybody is providing for everybody else's safety, regardless of how they feel about it. It's the same reason we pay taxes. It's the same reason a lot of people do a lot of things they might not feel all that comfortable for the public good. Something this big should not be impacted by people's feelings, but that's just me. Easta says, frat culture in the workplace. Nice.
Yeah.
It's not a thing. It's not actually a thing over here. It's not something you can do.
It's just some bullshit that my roommate said that was not true at all.
Now, maybe it's true. Maybe it's true where he worked.
He is an engineer, so I really hope not.
Oh, finisher?
God damn it.
It's easy to miss them because they're not... Oh, box baby! Ah!
Bugs baby, why?
Num2 says, engineers high off methane gas. Yeah!
Yeah, my box baby.
I'm pretty sure we do get something for those once we collect X amount of them. Can't for the life of me tell you what, though.
I really love the animation of this character turning around with its statue.
I really love the animations in general, and the enemy designs. They're all very inventive.
Okay, let's go down. I hate it when I have choices. Why? Why do I have to have choices?
If it's regular Souls-like design, you don't. You just have the illusion of choice.
Okay, let's see. Okay, that looks like death over there. Okay. Nope. That's a full land of nope. Okay, and let's go across.
I do like that shockwave travels along just about any flat surface. Used to ask Conehead, is that for when you lose your sword, stick them with the other pointy end? No,
Yes.
sir. In fact, it is something we use to store blood from defeated enemies, I believe. That's what we keep, like, the tears of penitence in, I think.
Mm-hmm. We put everything in that hat.
Sister of mine, as I foretold you, someone is heading towards the
Dr. Nefariously Handsome says the game changed its art style a bit recently, so now it looks much nicer. They nailed designs and animations.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Do not place your doubts on me.
Yeah, they've been providing little quality of life updates sporadically since the game launched.
Wow, his running sequence is ridiculous. Mercy Dreams. Okay. Okay, I cannot go there.
Used to ask, so it's basically like those drink hats with cups on the side and straws going down into the mouth? Yes, exactly.
Basically.
Like that, but blood.
Like that, but blood.
Still better than Bud Light.
In comes beer, out goes Bud Light. Blood.
Blood.
Um.
Oh, so we've got spears, we've got acolytes with candelabrums.
He's very agile for somebody with like 2-meter stick.
Yeah, they never taught me to move like that when I was an acolyte.
Did you see that? It was a hidden thingy.
Very nice. We better get an item for our rosary there. The maxilla of Taradax the cleric. Probably not, just a bone.
Just a bone.
Wait! maybe you can inter the remains of a certain holy person once you've gathered all of their collectibles. Like maybe they're in sets.
Gather all the
OM2 asks,
parts.
anyone here with Dark Souls 2 knowledge? Yes, it happens to be my favorite in the trilogy. Seth has played it, and our dear friend Comrade Potato, the last of the over-analysts who is not present with us here today, is currently playing it on his channel.
Mm-hmm. I need to go heal myself, because I am death. And death
Who says,
is
of
me.
course, Dark Souls 2 is your favorite. I could go into detail, but suffice to say, I think the quality of life improvements from 1 to 2 were really significant at the time, and the world design and encounter design was generally of a higher quality. People tend to forget that the entire back half of Dark Souls 1, especially as far as level design is concerned, is actually really deeply flawed. And as impressive as some of those first stages may be, the last few are really, really, really frustrating, even if you have detailed knowledge of how they work.
Brady, I'm scared.
I don't think that's a boss. I don't remember seeing a boss like that. Dr. Nefariously Handsome says I literally played all of them except DS2. I recommend it, really. I think a lot of people who are adamant, like Dark Souls 1 evangelists, who could not stand the first game and loved the third, just because it had so many narrative nods to the first game, by which I mean blatant fan service, sometimes introduced without any type of narrative substantiation, really wanted their first experience with that kind of game that rewards exploration and thoughtful development and things like that again. But since they already had that first experience, they already kind of knew how it worked, their experience, regardless of the quality of the product, was a little different. And it really rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. That, like, why doesn't it feel like the last one did? People, notably, who played Demon Souls before Dark Souls 1, at least in my experience, don't tend to view the latter quite as positively.
God damn it.
OM2 says, I have too many hours in 1 and 3. I never forget that. Everything after you get the Lord Vessel kind of sucks. Well, yeah, so, like, if half the game is not that enjoyable, I don't see why people say the second is so much worse then. Sekiro's really, really good.
Oh, I need to still play Sekiro.
I have a question. Which of the Lion Knights in Shaded Woods gives you a fragrant branch? Oh, God. Are you playing Scholar version? I presume you are. I remember the one that gives you the key. There's a key that one of them has. I'm sorry to say I don't remember which one gives you the branch specifically.
Fucking hell, there's so many of them.
Oh, God. Some of them are flagellants, too, and they seem to be a lot faster.
Yep.
I also think a lot of people just never got over the fact that Dark Souls 2 was made by a different team. And you can tell, because there were things like different characters in different settings. It was almost like it was a different game and not a remake of the one people really liked. Sorry, I did a detailed design delve playthrough series on my channel. And
yeah, Brady's a big fanboy of the second one.
Second game and Sekiro are really, 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 really good. As is Demon Souls. I actually prefer Demon Souls to Dark Souls 2. I've not gotten a chance to play the remake yet, because PS5s don't exist, but I played the original on PS3. It's fantastic.
Okay, fuck you. That's not how we're gonna play.
Oh, there's 2 of those candelabra bearers, like, stacked on top of another.
Yeah. Oh! Oh. That was falling damage, okay.
Oh, look, there's a shortcut you can open there. And
Yeah.
oddly enough, all of the switches are encased in glass jars. I guess because there's some type of weight mechanism. Rome 2 says, I honestly think Dark Souls 2 is flawed in many ways. While I do enjoy it, I don't play it as a Dark Souls game, and mainly because the movement feels off.
Okay,
that's fair.
I do
A lot
see
of people have mentioned the movement. I didn't see that in my experience, but that's totally valid.
I did feel it a bit. I think my main... like why I did not it was not bothering me that much is because I played it after Dark Souls 1 that I played on the Switch on 30 FPS. So that's why I didn't mind it that much. But if I would be playing it like straight after Dark Souls 3, I know that I would have a lot of issues.
Yeah, absolutely. They learned a lot from Bloodborne for Dark Souls 3.
Did you see that shockwave?
Yeah, no, our spell is very impressive. 2 says the movement sticks to an 8-directional plane, while Dark Souls 1 is full 360 degrees. See, I never even noticed that.
Can I destroy this? Nope. Ah!
I always thought the movement in Souls 1 felt a little, like, slow and clunky, like, no matter what you were doing.
Ah, okay.
Things felt a little smoother, especially in terms of animations and the like in the second game. Like, it's subtle, but you can tell. And by the time they got around to Bloodborne, they perfected kind of how movement felt in that type of game. Chest.
Oh, it's actually sarcophagus, but okay.
Oh, it's a spell! And a mini-boss. Or just a wraith.
Okay, it's good that I can
also
interrupt
pointy.
them. They're all pointy.
Dr. Nefariously Handsome says, I actually really liked the later Dark Souls 1 areas. The library is really creative, New Londo is haunting and has great tension. The lava area is not that good, but has some really creative design. So, I'll give you that the Lord's Archives little arm of the game is probably the strongest of the 4 late game No, it was fine. It was the strongest, I'm sorry. Crystal Cave was beautiful, but the invisible path mechanic didn't really work for me. It didn't seem to... Oh my god. Is that... Oh no, it's hovering. I thought that was some kind of divine walker.
No, it's hovering. Look at it just trying to stab me with the big spear. Fuck you.
It's trying, okay. Yeah, the Duke's Archives was probably the best realized level design out of the little wings at the end of Dark Souls 1, but I always thought New Londo was really kind of dull. Just gray everywhere, and that they introduced that transient curse mechanic that doesn't occur anywhere else and just requires you to use an item to hit one specific enemy, 2 if we're being super generous. Like, there was a good idea there, I don't think it was executed all that well. And yeah, like, the Demon Ruins and Lost Izalith were just rushed.
Yes. Yes.
So, no big deal there. But then there's the Tomb of the Giants, and it's Darkness, which comes after the Catacombs, which is a great level.
I accidentally discovered another hidden one.
Small bead of red wax. What does this do? 2 says the movement sticks to... Dark Souls 3 is also hella fluid. 1 is slow and clunky, but you can move in every direction, which is nice. The two-handed Claymore R2 animation is fucking terrible at Dark Souls 2. Oh, I wouldn't know that. Did you use a big weapon at any point in your Souls 2 playthrough, Seth?
Nope. I think I went with Rapier the entire time.
Yeah, that's good call. They also say the amount of heals you get in Dark Souls 2 feels excessive. I have 40 life gems right now, and I'm unkillable.
Yes.
I only die when I slip off edges because of the silly movement. So again, I'm going to go back to my point about Dark Souls 1. I think competence and knowing how those games work, learning over time and exposure, is going to give you a slightly easier experience. Like, I had a much easier time with Dark Souls 3 than I did with Dark Souls 1, just because I kind of knew how to play in a way that felt satisfying and reliable for me, right? Dark Souls 2, in some people's opinion, is actually much harder. I don't know that I agree with that. I think it and Souls 1 are about equally difficult. What would you say, Seth?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. I was listening to the speech.
I apologize.
No worries. Candelaria. Okay, she's basically a merchant. I was gonna say, Dr. Nefariously Handsome said, the Claymore is my favorite Dark Souls 1 weapon, and I think that I was playing mostly with Zweihanda, but I did play a bit with Claymore as well.
You were forced into the Zweihanda build early on, yeah.
Jar filled with moss.
Jar filled with moss. Protection against toxin.
I would have
so, like, increased poison resistance?
Yeah.
Empty tarnished sphere. There's no trace of Nakra left, but it retains just a hint of bluish sheen. It creates fervor when destroying surrounding objects. So magic? I think it's
guess.
fervor.
And what is this? Just a key?
That might be the one we want to go for then.
Yeah. Let's go. Can I open this? No. Okay, well. I like it how her shop is quite visible because they used a very bright red color.
Dr. Nefariously Handsome says Blasphemous is beautifully fucked up.
Seems
It
like
is, because it draws inspiration from such really gorgeous aesthetic traditions, but also some really, really dark religious traditions.
Mm.
And it marries the two beautifully, I think.
Oh wait, I thought I can.
Oh, can we duck that?
Nope. Ah, maybe I can just like. Nope.
2 says, I get caught in rolls often though, but I'm gonna crank adaptability to super physiological levels. Yeah, that'll make it a cakewalk. Like the iframes you get from high adaptability. They also say, I don't like that they changed status effects from Dark Souls 1 to Dark Souls 2. Why would Curse be something else in Lordran and Lothric than Drangleic? So two things. One, Lothric did not exist, like in a design bible at the time of Dark Souls 3. And two, at least from my knowledge, a lot of people felt that, especially since you could be inflicted with Curse, which, remember, halved your max HP so early on in Dark Souls 1, like in the sewers, if you fell into the Basilisk Pit, and there weren't many easy ways to cure it, that the status effect was excessively punitive. And I tend to agree. Having a player's max HP and not giving them some perceptible way out of it very early on in a game could be a pain point for a lot of players and could discourage experimentation and exploration. So I think they tried to mitigate that by giving it a lesser penalty, a Link to Hollowing in the second game, and providing the player with far, far more accessible means by which to mitigate it. However, it's also much more common and much easier to get cursed by enemies that inflict that status. So I think they balanced it well.
I know that Potato was really, really upset with the hollowing mechanic in Dark Souls 2. He said it's one of the things that is ruining his Dark Souls 2 experience.
Demon Souls has a worse version of that mechanic.
Son of a
Upon
popsicle.
death, your health is halved until you either defeat a boss or use the equivalent of a human effigy. Dr. Nefariously Handsome says it reminds me of the Owl House in some ways, even if it's a different mythos. I'm not familiar with that work. Is that a series of novels or comics? Seth, are you familiar?
Nope, never heard.
2 says that's a good point, but why is it so different? Again, I think they were just trying to iterate upon a formula that was successful instead of replicating it, which, and this is purely from my personal perspective, and really my ultimate word on Souls 2 versus Souls 3. It's why I like Dark Souls 2 more than Dark Souls 3. They tried to do something different and create a world that was different instead of like really ham-fistedly shoving locations and characters and references from the first game into a new package to try to appease the fans they already had. Dark Souls 2 felt like a sequel. It felt like progression from a narrative and a design standpoint. Dark Souls 3 felt like a really well-done remaster or a greatest hits.
Do you think that part of the reason why I like Dark Souls 2 so much is because they used Dark Souls 3 to give people a lot of like fan service?
No, I preferred 2 to 1 before the third came out. I just had a better gameplay experience with it. I really did. I favor a spell sword build in lots of games like that. So like Dex and Magic are my go-to. And I felt that Dark Souls 2, early on, through the items that are available to you, things you can find and purchase, made a build like that feel way more viable than Souls 1, which kind of heavily nudges players who don't start out with a magic class away from ever acquiring those abilities, and also quite generally towards a strength-based build, with a lot of early game weapons having better strength scaling or has higher strength requirement to wield. Dr. Nefariously Handsome says it's a Disney show, so obviously you didn't hear of it. Really?
Really?
Is it
Okay.
on Disney Plus? Two says turning into a statue was nice, or at least made sense within the context of the things you were fighting. Yep, and that's why petrification was made a separate status effect in Dark Souls 2. The basilisks still inflicted, I think. Now, how are you finding this dungeon, Seth? I'm sorry we got so far from Blasphemous.
So far I'm enjoying it. These flagellants are a little bit tough, but other than that it's fine. But I'm not sure what guilt is for, to be honest, because I keep like losing and recovering guilt. It's kind of like in those
Hey, Schnaufy, good evening.
Hi, Schnaufy! What's up, Blasphemous? How are you doing, Schnaufy? But yeah, I'm not sure what guilt is for. Because now that I recover this, it's gonna say guilt recovered, but it's not souls.
Guilt fragment. I have no idea. Maybe it gave you some magic? No, that's fervor. I'll be honest with you, Seth. I have no idea.
Yeah, well. I hate this candle bullshit, motherfuckers.
Dr. Nefariously Handsome says it's not on Plus, and that's the sole reason it's not so popular. I see.
Okay.
Navi says, one more day of work. I'm friggin' hyped for vacation. Right on, brother.
Nice! Are you going somewhere for a vacation or just gonna enjoy yourself at home? By enjoy yourself, I didn't mean masturbate, but if you want to do that, that's also fine.
We don't judge.
We don't judge. Is he kind of like damaging himself because he is blinking?
No. He's practicing mortification of the flesh. Again, this game's really dark. And this right here, this is a thing people actually did. And still do in some religious orders. Ouch.
Ooh.
Dr. Nefariously Handsome says the first episode has someone's head cut off, so you know, classic Disney show. Ah, yes.
Yeah, classic Disney. Oh, god damn it.
Was that damn it purely for the acolyte?
Yeah.
Schnaufy says second one without the third one, mostly, I guess, maybe, probably, something.
Yeah. Okay, I was trying to kind of lure this guy to come a bit closer to here. Okay. Can I? No. I'm trying to lure them a little bit away from each other so that I can pick them off one by one, but it doesn't seem they want to do it. But apparently I can hit through walls, so that's fine.
Schnaufy asks, how are you guys?
Motherfuck! I was fine until this started becoming a boss room with a lot of candle bearers.
Until the acolytes showed up. It's all cool until the acolytes proceed into the sanctuary.
Alright, let's do this again.
2 says, more to say about DS2. Okay. What bothers me is the mechanics. The movement and animations. Have you seen the Falconer's Run? The bad hitboxes that tend to teleport you into grabs if you get scraped by the outer edges of antimatter between you and your opponent's weapon. Again, I believe your experience is totally valid and won't challenge it, but I can only say that generally hasn't been noticeable in my experience. Like, singularly bad hitboxes. I think I compare it mentally to Bloodborne's hitboxes. Bloodborne is a game that I really, really like, but have serious issues with the boss design or like a lot of the creature design, because the game seems to over-rely on very large AoE slam and claw attacks to chip away at the health of a player they made way, way, way more mobile than they were in previous titles. So
Yeah.
a lot of that does feel kind of cheap, and I'm, generally across the board in the franchise, not a huge fan of bosses that over-rely on slams with really large AoEs, like shockwaves around where a fist or foot slams down. Not a big fan. And Bloodborne had those displayed ubiquitously. And clunky AI, I'll have enemies run just past me. I never saw any of that. Did you, Seth?
Nope, but I saw AI running into walls or like bad pathfinding in general, but nothing from like people just walking past me.
Like missing the target entirely.
Yeah, no.
Dr. Nefariously Ansem says, I'd recommend the Owl House if you like mixes between episodic and serialized shows and aesthetics like in Blasphemous. Okay, nice. I might have to track it down then. Thank you for the recommendation. So it looks like these hovering prelates on the thrones are kind of incidental. They don't really pose much of a threat, it doesn't look like.
Yeah, they're okay. We Gucci.
Oh, we've got to find a shrine somewhere.
Yep.
Or a way to get another potion. Like, if we could get a max stock of 3, that would be great.
Oh, who are you?
From a place of blessings have I been entrusted with watching over.
Oh, I know this character.
As it has been arranged.
You do?
Yeah.
My name is
Viridiana.
I have been granted a gift with which I can assist.
Wow, her name
So
is
do you want me to
Viridiana,
tell you
she's
how
not
her
green.
gift works?
But only
Sure.
you can make that choice.
You can call upon her to help you in up to 3 boss fights, and she'll appear to restore your health if it gets too low at some point during the fight. However, every time you call upon her, she'll expend a significant part of her life force, aging greatly. If you use her help 3 times, she'll pass away after the final battle, or after the final battle you call her for. So we'd be asking this young woman to hurt herself for our benefit. And I don't think we should do
Nice.
that unless we're really having trouble with a given encounter.
Will you require my assistance?
With your next task.
Do we want...
I shall remain.
Nah.
Nah.
Nice.
You can... Oh, a shrine.
Yes!
Fucking hell.
And now you can go tackle that boss rush. Or
Yeah.
that enemy wave room. This is... Okay.
Can I reach it maybe from this side? No, okay. I need to go back
No,
up.
this is something else.
Okie dokie. Choose wisely if you want her help. No, I don't need anyone's help. I'm an independent conehead.
Those were like really famous SNL sketches back in the day, right?
Yeah?
The cone heads, like the aliens.
I don't know anything about SNL. Okay.
See, the issue with the acolytes I'm noticing is their range is just too great. They can hit you from clear across the room. Oh, but you can dodge through them. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, and if I'm able to just, attack them like this, they cannot do anything because I just keep interrupting them. So that's absolutely fine.
They have a lot of health, though. Like, a lot of health. I need to get some more blood for our fault.
You mean for our cone head? Muahaha.
Scuffy says, Coneheads, one of my early video corner memories. Yeah. Dr. Nefariously Anthem says, Bloodborne is a game I really like, but it's a bit too simplistic at times, and bosses could use more original attacks. Totally agree with you on boss design. There's a lot of really cool ones, and I love cosmic horror, so I adore all of the bosses inspired by the old ones. But yeah, I really got tired, especially since Bloodborne was the entry released Empty Bile Vessel. Could we maybe...
Morning fountains.
Maybe turn that into a potion or something?
Could be.
Since Bloodborne was released after Dark Souls 2, which received a lot of criticism for its boss design, like a lot of people said, oh, they look similar, they work similarly. I would contest that, but that was a criticism leveled at the game. So many of Bloodborne's bosses were a big quadrupedal thing that roared a lot and slammed the ground over and over and over again. The second half of the game introduces way more original bosses, and again, a lot of those cosmic horror-derived ones are really good. The Shadows of Yharnam are great. I really like Rom, and frankly, just for the aesthetic appeal, the Moon Presence. I'm a big fan of the Celestial Emissary boss, too, simple as it was, because aliens in Dark Souls, how cool is that?
Yeah. I'm gonna go on the left side because I kind of want to finish left side before going to the right side. I don't know. Just like cleaning stuff up. Also, this looks like a boss room, to be honest.
It is.
Nice.
This is Ten Piedad.
Oh no, why? Wow, you missed. Okay, oh, can I? No.
Okay, these attacks don't look too bad.
I keep trying to... Okay, I can pass through him if...
Oh, you see what it is, right?
If he raises his leg.
It's Blasphemous' take on Election.
Yeah. The music
come the
is pretty
vines.
nice.
So did it look like there's a little tiny safe spot right next to him as he sends the vines out along either side of his model? Okie dokie.
No, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it in this try.
No, but you're really wearing him down. I assume something bad happens if those pods reach the ground. We got shockwaves.
He has shockwaves too. Final boss is quite amazing, even Moon's presence is kinda nice. You mean in Bloodborne?
I assume he's referring to Gurman as the final boss, then. Dr. Nefariously Handsome says, of all Blasphemous bosses, this was the hardest one for me. I don't know why, but he just rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah, that usually happens. They rub you the wrong way and you die.
Well, I mean, seems to be made out of wood or something similar. Wood or bramble, so I imagine that would be a pretty rough texture. It doesn't have as much health as you would think.
Yeah.
So it's like you've gotta jump the impact of his fists and then stay
Damn it.
nestled up right next to him.
Yeah.
That's what's going on, I think.
But I gotta say, even though like I died twice now, but the controls are very, very smooth and
It looks like it.
yeah, I'm dying because of my stupidity, not because there is something wrong with the boss design or whatever. So yeah.
It's not stupidity, you're just learning.
Yeah, I'm just getting way too greedy when attacking. I'm doing like the full combo instead of just doing twice and just moving. And that's what is getting me.
The attack to watch out for is that stomp, because it summons up vines that home in on you.
Oh,
Now if he
crap.
says,
No,
I
no.
never rub me the wrong way.
Giggity.
Oh dear. Dr. Nefariously Handsome says, controls are amazing for fighting, but sometimes wanky for platforming. It's often one or the other, isn't it? Kind of like a reverse blue fire, then.
Oh, I got myself the Blue Fire game on the Switch.
Righteous! That's what I played it on, and it
physical
runs
copy.
smooth as butter. Shelby says, come on, Potato isn't here, I had to do this.
You
Fair
had to.
dues, fair dues.
Yeah. Also, with Blue Fire, the physical edition, you also get an art book.
Oh, righteous. I love the game's art design. Simple, but very striking, so I'm sure there's some good stuff in there.
Damn it! He bitch slapped me.
It's okay. Now, if you notice, the range of its slam attack grew significantly after you got it to phase 2, or past half health. It doesn't really look like there are phases here.
Yeah.
Dr. Nefariously Handsome says reverse Ori 1, which I didn't play because it's not on PS4.
Oh, speaking of Ori, I saw at least the shop where I'm buying my games is gonna release a collection of 1 and 2 together for the Switch on physical copy.
Righteous!
Yeah. So
Oh, shoot, I'll have to get that, because I've never played either of those
you
games.
should play them. They're really beautiful platformers.
That swipe attack looks totally harmless.
Yeah, if you don't lock yourself inside a combo.
I mean, he's reaching for you the way I reach for my alarm clock in the morning. He's like, eh.
Eh.
There's the evasion. Yeah, you've got to jump in right over his fist. Nice, nice. The seed pods themselves don't seem to deal much damage at all.
Damn it. Fucking alarm.
Something about that animation is far too amusing to me. Did he just trample his own patch of thorns? Okie dokie.
Oh, by the way, if you guys didn't know, one Croatian singer actually became the new singer of Whitesnakes recently.
Yeah, I know. I think you've told us. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Eh.
Good for you, but fuck me.
Talking about the physical edition of Ori, I believe.
Yeah. Okay, let me just see one thing. Mea culpa. Hearts? No. Relics? No. This is the what? Straighten the vitality. Remove
More
this.
health.
And I wanted the defense one instead.
Wait. Hold on. It looked like you had equipped the skull and the uvula.
Skull and
The uvula just increases the amount of tears we gather, right? So maybe you want health.
Ah, right. Yes.
And defense. You still got the uvula equipped. Oh no, there you go. Never mind. Dr. Nefariously Hansen says, I listen to like 2 singers, so I have no idea what Whitesnake is. Oh, it's a rock group. A really good one at that.
Really old one as well.
So old that I know them.
He said that, yet he's much younger than me.
Well, yeah, but most of the rock acts I know are quite a bit older. I'm like an R&B and soul guy, so it had to be the stuff I grew up listening to with my dad.
True.
I'm sorry, I know this isn't amusing, but I find... O2S Whitesnake still exists? Yeah, man.
Yep, and now with the new singer, apparently.
Going strong. Dr. Furiously Handsome says, I listened to one Billie Eilish song, and it's like 2 and 8 of 1 singers.
Wow.
I really like Billie Eilish, so...
I've never listened to her, to be honest.
Oh, Irish. Billie Irish. That's a different act? Hold on.
Shows how much I know.
Google, save me. No, it must have auto-corrected. Yeah, that's Billie Eilish. Yeah, an American pop star who's really, really, really big.
I just know that she looks like she smelled something bad, like, all the time. Just like...
Oh yeah, Dr. Nefariously Handsome, don't worry about it. No big deal.
No big a deal.
Wait for it. There we go. It's all about the timing on that one. There's a significant telegraph. Dr. Nefariously Handsome asks, why don't try that new spell you got? Oh yeah, you did gather one from that room with the wraiths.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about it.
Hey, Exit. Good evening. He asks, is there no music in this game?
There is.
Oh no. We not been broadcasting audio. Oh dear.
There is
Oh no,
music.
some people hear the music. Okay. 2 says I think the game audio is just soft. Alright.
Okay, let's try it like this and let me know if it's better.
Two says I hear the sword and shit and the music is real faint. Okay.
Okay, let's see the prayers.
Prayers.
Increasing the speed of the attacks. You know what? Let's try it. Why not? Fuck it.
Yeah, because it didn't seem like our shockwave was doing much to it.
Yeah.
As righteous an attack as it is, both literally and figuratively.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
so you do get magic from the guild fragments. They give you like half of your max magic. Spike that like you just scored a touchdown, and here we go. That's pretty good, huh?
Ah.
Dr. DeFiercely says, I thought this game was gonna have orchestral soundtrack, but rock just fits better somehow.
Honestly, yes. Ah, damn it, I jumped too soon.
I'm a sucker for, like, beautiful orchestral soundtracks, especially those inspired by, like, Catholic and Orthodox Christian hymns, but I can see how rock would work well here.
Eh. Okay, so Brady alarm clock attack seems to come quite often in this attempt.
Indeed, indeed. Oh, here they come. Hey. Eh.
Stepped on me. Only Lady Dimitrescu can step on me. Come on.
Eh. That attack might be our saving grace. That was very close.
Yikes.
You're getting it. You're getting it.
Yeah,
This
we're
boss is
getting closer.
actually regarded pretty broadly, I think, if I remember videos I saw ages ago, as one of the more difficult fights in the game, believe it or not.
Really?
I think in part because you fight it quite early on without a lot of the cool abilities we can get later on, so your toolkit is rather restricted. Exit says, I'm not too impressed with the soundtrack.
I am just doing it as a meme, trust me. Like, I don't find her neither attractive nor interesting in any regard. Fucking hell.
I think the idea of like a massive 8+ foot tall vampire who like dresses in the style of like 1930s jazz club regulars, that like it's a good design, but no, I do not get the sexualization at all.
Yeah, okay, that was a bad try. And I heard that show is pretty good.
Oh yeah,
Nefarious.
yeah, people really like it. The Castlevania anime on
For
Netflix.
anyone that's new here, we actually have a Discord where we are online all the time because we are part of like a community called the Overanalysts. So Brady, the guy that you hear now, myself, and Comrade Potato, who is not with us today. We also have a YouTube channel where we are posting our VODs and also 2 shows that we are doing. The Overanalysts, which is a gaming podcast, and I can't talk, Brady, take over.
Overanalyzing Creepypasta, an infrequent web series which looks at the very worst short-form horror fiction the World Wide Web has to offer, offering riffs, comedic takes, and even some constructive criticism and advice for how your own writing could be a little bit stronger. Dr. DeFiercely says, that guy exists. I thought he was just a voice in my head.
Oh, no, we hear him too, don't worry. Also, my voices sound more female. So, I mean, the voices in my head sound more female, to be honest. So. I'm not sharing them with you, I think.
there is no evidence anyone can produce to demonstrate that I am not just a formless voice that inhabits the internet.
Just a disembodied voice.
Indeed.
Seth, stop being greedy.
Never.
Okay. Thank you, Seth. Thank you, me.
Brady, you don't have a cam on when you stream. That's right. That's right. So for all we know, you could be a disembodied head. No. And those feeds for overanalyzing creepypasta, you cannot prove those are not deepfakes.
True. Did I?
Oh,
God
that was
fucking
really
damn it.
close.
Oh, this close.
You're getting
This
it though.
close. Yes, I am.
The new spell is really useful.
Mm.
For this anyway. I'm not sure if it would be better than our shockwave against like regular
Yeah, I think
chaff enemies.
Shockwave is better, especially when dealing with a lot of small minions in one place.
The quick attack spell is really good for boss fights though, it seems. Exit says, Seth, I started playing Breath of the Wild. Ooh!
Oh, exciting.
How are you finding it, man?
Wait, when did you get a Switch?
Om2 says, I'm gonna peace out. Thanks for the stream. I enjoyed our chat.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, man. And thank you for sharing your thoughts and experiences. Love talking with you.
Yep. Louis.
Breath of the Wild is one of the two, like, first-party games that really got me to restore my faith in Nintendo. After the dark days. Neither have I, but I've done like 98% of the content.
Same.
The dark days of the early to mid 2000 teens. Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey did a lot for me. Exit says, I got a Switch? Oh wait, yes, I got a Switch. Hides pirate ass.
Wow.
Curiously, Ansem says that would explain much. Which would? What would?
Wait, are you playing the Wii U version or the Switch version, Exit?
Oh, you don't want to play the Wii U version. I mean, it works fine from what I understand, but the controls are a little more trying. Schnaufy says, yesterday I played Nintendo Wii first time in my life.
Ooh, exciting. How did you like it?
And Exit says Wii U. A console, just FYI, ostensibly named after the ambulance they had to call for Nintendo's head of accounting after they saw the first year sales figures for the console.
Wii U, Wii U.
Exit Dust says controls are X-mapped to an Xbox controller, so it's not a big issue. Okay. Yeah, that would work.
Now, to quote Potato, they had to call the emblem. Poppy, not now. It's actually going quite well for me.
Fiercely answers my previous comment how I'm a psychopath. Fun fact, also, I'm a psychopath. Lol. Exit says I did get ray tracing and all the other goodness working.
Nice.
Oh, that must have been a lot of work, man. Good job, though.
Woo, Black Betty, emblem. Whoa, Black Betty, emblem.
Running at 2K 60 FPS and full-blown ray tracing. Hey! Here we go. Yes!
Fuck you.
Yes! Well done, Seth.
No mercy, achievement unlocked. Da-da-da-dum.
Requiem Aeternum.
Yay, that's our second boss down.
I think it says I'm enjoying the game, but is it supposed to be so overwhelming?
Yep.
Early on, yes. You will reach a point quite early. I'd say, what, Seth, maybe 4 to 5 hours in, where both exploration and combat feel way more manageable, because you will be pointed in a general direction, and along the way you'll see, oh, there's a shrine right over there. Why don't I run over and tag it? And you will get more direction as you go. Schnavi says, not a big fan of the Wii controller. I don't like motion functions at all. Neither do I. I will say...
There was a head.
Yeah, that's an NPC.
I think that was a head from Hellpoint.
Oh, God! It is! Don't tell me it's the third boss here, too. Dr. Nefariously Handsome says, I hate Nintendo as a company, but I love their games. So, I think Nintendo deserves a great deal of criticism for their orientation towards fan works, generally speaking. But as a company, compared to at least the other big-name publishers, they don't seem nearly as bad. Generally. And at least their publishing arm is actually concerned with making good games, unlike those of, say, EA or ActiBliz or Ubisoft.
Yeah.
It says, yeah, okay, so it's not me then. How to get ahead in navigating.
Our miracle has chosen thee amongst all the peers, just as it chose you to walk on this sacred sea.
So, like I said, I would say, and Seth, feel free to agree or disagree here. After you reach Kakariko Village, you should have a much more solid idea of what you can do, where you can go.
Yeah, definitely.
It says Monkey Island reference. Let's go. Oh? Monkey Island reference?
Holy Wound of Attrition. Is that his head? I think that was his head.
Yeah, maybe. So what's the Holy Wound of Attrition do? Mark left by the golden visage that reveals the cleanliness of attrition in the soul of the penitent one. Okay.
What does attrition
Sure. Attrition, kind of erosion or buildup over time. So a battle of attrition is one where both sides are fairly evenly matched and one slowly grinds the other down. The goal is to wear something down, so it's almost like erosion.
Okay. I'm sliding towards the shrine, just in case.
Dr. Nefariously Handsome says, over the last few years I mostly switched to indie games, trusting only special companies like From Software. I think there's good stuff to find at every level of
I don't know. I'm
production
not
and
really...
sophistication.
Yeah.
You just have to know where to look.
I'm not that much into AAAs anymore either, mostly because like they have such blown out prices and not that much creativity anymore.
A lot of the like big name Western AAA stuff is really bland, like Ubisoft's output in particular. Nor is it something I feel comfortable supporting with my money. But a lot of like what we would call in the old days double or single A or mid-shelf games that come from like partnered studios within AAA publication houses, a lot of those are still really good.
Alright, let's see, we're going this way. Okay, I can't kill this rat.
Oh, it's the sewer level. Good.
Can I somehow get back to the main city? With these shrines or something?
Teleportation, I don't know. I don't think so. Dr. Nefariously Handsome says $70 is like genuine lunacy. I agree with that, yeah, especially if they're going to charge you for DLC after the fact.
Definitely.
Schnaufy says, same here, most AAA titles don't get my interest, and I found a lot of indie games more fun.
Absolutely.
Now, the indie market's really doing well for itself, and you have to remember, too, a lot of what we consider indie, quote-unquote, indie studios nowadays actually have about the same amount of human capital and funds that you would see from the kind of mid-shelf developers I just mentioned back in the day. So they're kind of filling that niche too, by and large.
No.
Dr. Nefariously Handsome says I could help you get back to the city if you want. I know we want to talk to that person.
Yeah, of course we do.
Blessed are the eyes that with devotion see my tormented.
I don't think it's just her heart that's tormented here.
Ones who are joyful in affliction and fasting come to me.
Don't watch this stuff. There's boobies.
Exit says I love the artwork of this game. Yeah, the aesthetic inspiration from both old 90s adventure games based on the cutscenes and the like medieval Spanish ascetic orders is really, really cool.
Maximum health increased. Nice.
Dr. Nefariously Handsome says you can find a portal if you just keep going right, and I guess that'll take you back to the city. Okie dokie.
Okay.
And Exit says like you've never seen boobies before, Seth.
I've seen Boba.
Exit says just be glad Potato isn't here.
Giggity. Okay, let's see, what is this?
It's probably a phalange. Oh no, it's another, like...
Different. It's a different body
bone
part.
of the extremities, yeah.
Okay, let's see what's here. Okay, this is definitely like completely a new zone, because it's like differently colored, so I'm gonna go right instead. I'm never glad Potato is not here.
Made quite a bit of progress in Dark Souls 2 yesterday.
Really? Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I
He's
just
only got
shortly watched,
one
but... Yeah?
of the great ones left.
Ooh, interesting.
Iron Keep did take like over half of the stream though, as
yeah, I mean last time I was with him it also took like the Iron Keep was 1/3 of the stream already at that point.
We got the sword though. We got the sword.
Nice.
Dr. Fiercely Handsome says right from the boss room to be clear. Yeah. I think that's where we're at.
They hating.
Oh, and look at that, Seth. If you head to a Mea Culpa shrine, you'll be able to upgrade the sword again since you got over 2k tiers now.
That's exactly what I was aiming for.
The wraiths aren't all that troublesome, are they?
No, you interrupt them, so it's fine. Oh, wow.
As opposed to, say, the wraiths from, oh god, what was it? Dark Devotion. Those things were nightmares. Hold on, I see the fly. One moment.
Okay, of Thine. Okay. I don't want Bobas in my murdering games. Unless they're murder Bobas or shooting lasers. Okay, let's see.
Just escaped me this day.
4th combo finish attack. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Seth, Sacred Thrust, is that the stinger from DMC?
Yes, that's the stinger.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Unlock. Do I have enough for the second one? Nope. Ah, too bad. Let's see if we can give some items to that guy that was asking us for healing stuff. Calm your Bobas, Brady.
No, I refuse. Anytime you put a stinger in one of my video games, I will take it. The stinger is what got me through my first playthrough of Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3. Because I was very bad at those games starting out, and I'm still kind of mediocre.
I got linen cloth. So I'm assuming that's one of those like trade game quest lines.
Yeah, eventually you can turn it in for Bigoron's sword.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know, the Apostle Thomas's sword or something. Dr. Nefariously Handsome says, boobs in my family-friendly, throat-slitting, gut-spilling, people being burned alive on sticks game?
No, sir.
That actually is how the classification boards work in the US, if you didn't know.
As long as it doesn't have jiggling butt cheeks, it's fine.
Jiggling buttocks, yes.
Buttocks, yes. Alright, let's go a bit.
Nefariously Handsome says, calm your... Sacred Thrust, definitely. It's so good. I'd imagine so. It's like a dodge attack.
Oh yeah, look at this.
Woo!
Wait.
What is this?
Fuck you.
Oh my god!
Yes. That's how you do
shit,
it.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. He deserved it. Yes.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
I mean, whatever. Alright, what is the Spiciform? Hernandez. Is there any secret? No.
The Explorer.
Alrighty.
I'm sure we can do something with all those bones. I'm sure we're going to inter them at some point.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this is...
I think we might have to go through the sewers.
Yeah. Okie dokie, sewer time. Oopsie, wrong button.
The best time.
We are always headed crapwards. So far in every Souls-like game that we played, we headed crapwards at some point.
Maybe you'll be able to find the rare offices down there.
Yeah. And the great mighty Pooh.
He was actually the QA manager on Conquer.
The great mighty Pooh.
Like, I know it was painful, Seth, but I really appreciate that we got to share those, like, classic Rareware platformers with the
definitely.
world. Because I don't think... Hey, Dan! Good
Hi,
evening.
Dan.
Welcome to the stream. How you doing?
What up?
Says, sup, Seth Doodle.
Luna!
And Luna! Good evening. How we doing? How we doing?
Eh. What's up, Luna? Eh. Okay. Ah! Son of a... I just came back from work. Oh no! Why did I come here? Oh. I forgot that it's here where I picked up the thingy. Okay. Let's go here. I need food. Eat, damn it.
Eat.
Eat. Dum dum dum. Cage baby. Eh. Oh no. Did you see that guy?
No, hold on. Sorry, I was in another tab. What's going on?
There is this guy that rings his thing, and then this undead thing comes here.
Oh, good. A summoner.
Yes. Oh, that's okay. At least he's easy to beat.
Stay away from the summoner.
Hehe. How's
Let's see,
Blasphemous going? Cool. Pretty good,
Dr.
actually.
Fiercely Handsome says, Rare was so great. I'm happy they formed Platonic and made Ukulele. I love. Right on.
Yeah, let's keep
We,
going this way.
Had some very interesting experiences with Rare platformers on this channel over the past couple of months.
Oh god.
Oh god, they explode.
Yes.
And Luna, to answer your question, it's going very well. This early in, Seth's already defeated 2 bosses and is making lots and lots of progress. And is just loving these special finisher animations.
Oh
we have
yes.
access. Dr. Nefariously Handsome says, I never got why so many didn't like it. It's not better than Kazooie, but I would place it above Tui. I wasn't super big on any of the 3 games. There's some really, really good design, like visual design in the later stages of Yooka-Laylee, but I would say since it is a recent product, its controls feel a lot smoother than Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. Our biggest issue, which you can listen all about in the latest episode of our podcast,
Yes.
Oh,
we're here again.
Was a combination of really clunky, maybe over-designed mechanics and god-awful writing across all of their games. What we found to be kind of juvenile, unappealing writing. How long did we make it into Conquer, Seth? 3 hours? Not even 3 hours?
Not even 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
because it was honestly a little bit too offensive that I was I love morbid and disgusting jokes, but there is a limit, and I feel like Conquer just went like, whew.
It was really crass and kind of mindless.
Yeah. I did love the Great Mighty Pooh though. That's
That is the one really good bit of the game, yeah, and it's the one that's best remembered. In part because the vocalist they got to voice the boss actually turned in a really solid musical performance.
yeah, it was really good.
Like, oddly enough, the poop bit was the only element I saw that wasn't kind of half-assed. It was whole-assed.
It was
Hence
whole
poop.
assed. Okay, so I needed to buy that item to pass through this toxin area.
Or to make it easier, at least, right?
God damn it.
Dr. Nefariously also says, now that the second boss is over, the fantastic part begins. Right on?
Interesting. So you say this is the fantastic part.
I will say, Seth, I've seen like the rest of the bosses deeper on in the game, and they do get more and more interesting.
Dr.
Nefariously Handsome says, I am Great Mighty Pooh.
Great Mighty Pooh. Okay, can we go... Is that the way? Oh yeah, here was just the lady with boobies.
Who upgraded Mea Culpa, I believe, right?
Yes, exactly. But she had boobies. That was the most important part here. Yeah, okay.
You know, these really aren't very efficient, like, sewage grates.
No.
They're like funneling one thick glob of waste down at a time. There's not like a constant flow.
Yeah. Oh my... Excuse me?
You have the relic equipped in your rosary?
No, I think not. Which would explain a lot.
Now, it still may not provide complete immunity. We have to be aware of that. We may need to dispel the gas elsewhere. Yep.
Okay, maybe I'm gonna try going somewhere else. No! Please don't throw your puns at us. You can throw your poop, we're fine with it, but don't throw your puns.
Dr. Nefariously Handsome says, the relic doesn't negate all damage, the relic itself is borderline useless.
God damn it.
Okay. Well, hey, at least we've got it.
Oh,
That's progress toward completion.
Is this like the sign of a boss room? Probably.
No, I think that's where your relic, or your guild fragment was.
Makes sense.
And look at you, you've already explored 16% of the world map. Hell yeah. Progress.
Yay.
It's really difficult to see those sludge creepers in the shallow water, isn't it?
Oh crap, there is the...
Legionnaire, yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck you. There we go. Okay.
There you go, you've killed the bell-ringing woman. Excellent. What did we get?
Empty bile vessel.
Oh.
Another one. We have
There's
two
plenty
of
of
them.
bile around here.
Can I use this in any way? No, this is just like an item in my inventory.
I think it's something you can convert into a health potion.
Motherfucker. Ah! Oh well.
You'll get it. At least we don't have to go down that path again.
True. Okay, we're gonna go this way and then that way.
Oh, hold on, we might... Do we want to gather those guild fragments, or is it
Yeah.
is it worth it? I don't know. If it's just for the magic, I would say definitely not.
Can you Google what the aid does?
Sure. Happy to. One
Dankeschön.
moment.
This is not where I have to go. I fucked up. Oh, look, there is like a... Yeah, part of my magic that is like, has like vines over it now.
Has it now? Oh dear.
Yeah. So kind of like the humanity thing and hollowing in Dark Souls 2.
When the penitent one dies, erring in his penance, a guild fragment is anchored in the world. The weight of guilt accumulates and reduces the gain of fervor and tears of atonement. Oh no. As well as the maximum fervor. Right.
Yeah, I don't think... Yeah. So I definitely cannot pass through this. Okay, but there is that guy that was like forgiving all of my guilt. So
Do you remember that massive statue you thought was a boss?
Yes, this guy here.
Apparently, yeah, we can destroy those. No, not now, maybe not now. Once we have that, like, immaculate bead equipped and there's 3 guilt fragments out in the world at a cost to, like, enter a combat dungeon and get all of our guilt back.
Yeah, but what I was thinking is that really the way to go? Because that it doesn't seem like I
What
can...
about the upper left?
Upper left,
See?
yeah. Let's try that.
Dr. Nefariously Handsome says destroy the statues for getting the true ending. Okay. So we'll want to do that at some point.
Yeah, okay. Let's go here, and then we're going to top left. Yes.
Seeing all these neat little indie Souls-likes we've played while I'm trying out of my own masochistic urges to get the Platinum Trophy in Immortal Unchained really does give me a new appreciation for exactly how bad that game is.
Sorry, wind up. You're getting the Platinum, and...
Yeah.
Why you do that to yourself? Isn't your thesis enough?
Because somebody has to document it, Seth. Somebody has to say that they did. Apparently 1.2% of the player base have earned the Platinum Trophy, so I'll be joining both of those fine people once I acquire it myself.
Nice.
Dr. Nefariously Handsome says, do not give up on the sewers, they have a few gifts for you. And I'm pretty sure also the necessary path of progression. But we'll see.
And that is here. Okie dokie. Mother... Fuck.
Is that a fake wall or something? Oh god, we have to climb up the platforms on the right side of the stage. Or the room. Okay. Dr. Nefariously Handsome says, I tried platinuming Hollow Knight once. I missed 1 trophy, sadly. I was so close.
Do you miss that one that requires you to... requires you to finish the entire game without dying once?
The Steel Soul run, yeah.
Yeah.
He says, I platinumed 2 games in my whole life, Ruiner and The Messenger. Oh,
Ruiner
nice.
is so good. Brady, you really need to play it.
Yeah, I know, I have a copy that I bought on your suggestion. I will play it at some point once all of August's incredible releases are under wraps, and I decompress from Chapter 2 of thesis research.
Whoop whoop. Mother...
I think you might have to jump out of the way of those. There you go.
Fuck you.
I'm not big on such a big sewer stage so early on in the game.
I'm not a big fan on sewer stage, period.
Dr. Fiercely Handsome says, oh no, that's not required on PS4. I was talking about beating the Pantheon of Hollow Nest. Okay.
Ah.
That's the boss rush mode that requires you to best every single boss, many of them in harder variations, in one continuous gauntlet.
Oh my god, more body parts.
Humorous of McMittens, the Norse.
Oh.
Oh, hey, I know where we are. We're in simpler times now.
Yeah. Okay, great. So we unlocked a shortcut. I like it. So let's go back down. And okay. And
I'm making my way through my second playthrough of Ace Attorney Investigations 2 very slowly. I'm almost to the end of the incredible Inherited Turnabout case.
nice. Oh god.
I love that game. I think it has the best writing that I've seen personally in the entire franchise, at least in regards to the cases themselves, like the puzzle design. But God's sake, are its cases long.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god,
You
it's
do
the
get
cage baby.
Oh, Box Baby!
Oh yeah, box baby, I guess that's more PG.
Well, that, and you can see it as a terrible Boss Baby pun. How did that franchise become so popular?
Wait, excuse
I don't
me.
get
How the
it.
fuck do I...
A double jump?
Yeah, probably. In any case, can do it now, apparently. Alrighty.
Investigations 2 also, like, introduces some of my favorite, like, antagonists from the entire Ace Attorney franchise. Okay, so you're probably aware at this point, Seth. I generally like my villains at their best when they're kind of sympathetic or complex characters. It's very rare for me to find a character in any kind of media that I just love to hate, like get that really visceral reaction to, right? The corrupt judge from that game is one of the rare characters that fits that slot perfectly for me.
Nice. Okay.
You know, like the religious zealot, Judge Courtney?
Okay, there's gonna be some sort of wall jump. Yeah, Judge...
Christian Furiously Handsome says, Boss Baby is like a tumor that somehow became its own being.
Yup.
No. Oh! Is this... Yes, refill... no, we can't refill our biliary vessels. We don't have enough tears. Fuck!
Well, that's sad.
That's very sad. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. We can't refill our biliary vessel.
Worst tragedy of 2021.
We amuse ourselves far too easily.
Yep.
This feels more like a platforming stage than like the standard mix of exploration, platforming, and combat you expect in a Metroidvania formula, right? The rest of the game didn't, but this does. Furiously Handsome says, I really like sympathetic villains, but pure psycho, hammy, gloating villains are my favorite. Okay, fair enough. I mean, did you see Tamatoa? I have not, no.
What is Tamatoa?
No, I don't know.
Another Disney thing that should not be Disney.
I like my characters in general when they're complex and generally sympathetic. I've actually discussed this on stream before. I think when we were trying to break down exactly why we hated Cyberpunk's writing so much, I mentioned the way morality was handled and presented in Cyberpunk. And there's kind of two ways to really create a morally ambiguous cast, right? Where, like, nobody is clearly, definitively, no one faction or character better or worse than the others.
Yeah.
And I define those two approaches as everyone is at least partly good or virtuous or heroic, or everybody is partly, largely villainous or kind of self-invested. Cyberpunk elected for the latter, where like nobody was likable and everyone did and said and thought various horrible things. But my favorite approaches to moral complexity are those where everyone or every character is at the very least likable, heroic, or justified in some measure. This is where you get like a lot of really complex political scenarios in games, like the old school BioWare titles. There's a lot of scenarios in really well-written, morally ambiguous works where you can kind of sympathize with everyone.
Yeah. This stage is really doing a number on me.
If it wasn't for Tamatoa, that is more like Godsend. Emperor Belos from the Owl House, but he didn't get a song, so no song, no deal. It's all right, Seth. You're almost there. I can imagine, because just looking at the length of the other zones, I can't possibly foresee there being too much more to this one, unless the devs just really liked their sewer concept more than any of the other far more beautiful environs they've put us in.
They like their sewers more than anything else.
Oh god, maybe Rare did make this. Oh, Dr. Imperiously Handsome says Tamatoa from the film Moana. Okay.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so the Disney film set in Polynesia.
Yeah, the crab god. I'm shiny. Oh, wrong one.
If you want to see moral complexity handled really, really, really well in a video game that allows for a great deal of player choice, I highly suggest those of you who are thusly invested look into the main villain, whose name I will not disclose to avoid spoilers, of Pillars of Eternity 2. That game in its whole central conceit actually presents a moral dilemma, the likes of which you would see in more classic BioWare and Obsidian titles. It's really, really good. Those certainly are strong, I guess, casket lids they're using as shields. Dr. Nefarious Lantern says, if I talked about more sympathetic villains, Plague Knight would probably take the crown. Oh, from Shovel Knight.
Oh, okay. I have not played Shovel Knight yet.
Nor have I. Shovel Knight guest stars in absolutely everything these days, though.
Really?
Yeah, he's been a guest fighter in a few indie fighting games. He was a quest giver in Yooka-Laylee.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I think he might have been an assist trophy in Smash Brothers, even.
Yes, he is.
That's how you know you've made it.
When you appear in Smash Bros. In any way, shape, or form.
When you were on the same level as Waluigi, that's how you know you made it.
So Sans from
Please.
Undertale also made it.
God, let Waluigi be the final character announced for Smash. Come on!
We need this.
I'm not doing this for the memes. I genuinely love the character.
Okay, some sort of shortcut is here now. Good.
Dr. Nefariously Handsome says Shovel Knight was everywhere, even in Blasphemous in some ways. Really?
Oh, Okay, let me first go up there.
Different color of light emanating from that door. Yeah, that's probably a smart move.
That's first.
Oh, the sewers are massive.
Yep. Nope.
Can't No. I can't say I'm an overly big fan of this. How large the sewer biome is in comparison to everything else we've seen.
Yeah.
Not like the visuals aren't impressive or anything. They certainly are.
back in Aldera.
Aldero.
Persian the Bandit. Okay, what is this? Catacombs, okay.
Oh, it's an ossuary.
Um,
This might be where you can inter all those collectibles.
oh yeah, all of the body parts. How nice.
And did you just store them?
Yes, I did. They just appeared here on top.
Nice. What's over to the left then? Anything?
Oh.
Looks like there's light peeking through that wall. Can we? Yeah, buddy.
Nice. Oh, and we're back here.
Oh, who broke that wall? Y'all ought to get that taken care of.
Guys, like there's a bit of a draft coming from over here.
Smells like bones.
Okay, let's go. No, we're not going that way. That's where the head thing was.
Yeah, we probably want to stay away from the head thing. Let's explore the glowing doorway then.
What was here? Ah, mountains.
Mountains of the Endless Dusk.
That are on the same level as sewers. Okay.
Sure.
Also, I mean, I did him a favor, honestly. The fuck is this?
Remind me a bit of those bull knights from Dark Devotion, even though their attack pattern is far, far different. Ooh.
Yikes.
Odd. Metacarpus
Okay.
of Hodges, the blacksmith. Well, we know where to take that.
Yep.
Dr. Nefariously Handsome says you have enough money for a flask upgrade. Yay. Really
Hey,
now?
Where can I get that? Oh my god.
Did they poorly communicate it to us, and instead of refilling one of our flasks, interacting with that statue for 500 will allow us to create a new one from one of the vials we have? Now remember, Seth, you will be gaining far fewer tears because of those guilt fragments we've left out in the world.
Yep. Wait, there is a shrine down there. There we go. Ah, there we go. Interesting.
Love a good wall jump.
Yeah, but this is now a new area. I want to go back to the sewers to finish those off, as in there's a boss or something just to
The
take it
head,
down.
yeah, in the head room.
Jesus.
Yeah, Dr. Nefariously Handsome says you get flasks from the blood fountains. Okay, so that's how we get more.
Okay.
So we can get a third or maybe even a fourth health potion now.
Ah!
So we definitely want to head back there, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Again.
Imagine though, whatever
favorite.
god these people worship, like they make it to the afterlife and they're like, "Oh God, no! I didn't ask for any of this. That was all you.
Exactly.
What are you guys doing?"
What are you doing with your life? Wait. No, wrong. There is supposed to be a way down here. At least that's what it says on the map. Like, see? There's like a path down.
No, that's in the next room.
Oh, I'm just blind.
Here, there should be a path downwards.
No, here, like, look here in the
Oh, no,
middle.
I see. Oh, you've got to find some way to shatter the floor, or maybe you burst up through the floor, through another
Yeah,
another
could be.
room. Dr. Nefariously Handsome says, I kind of hope Belos is morally complex, but I'm not holding my breath for it knowing Disney.
Okay.
I'm using Disney Plus presently to very slowly watch the entire MCU through in order, because I
Really?
adore my superhero films and shows, and I missed quite a few of them in the cinemas. Oh, there's a lot to these sewers. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they're huge. Ooh, cage baby. I mean, box baby. Damn it.
But look, there's a switch you can pull over to the right. Maybe that'll dispel some of the gas.
Let's hope.
Oh, what the shit did that do?
Exactly.
Maybe it opened something in the upper gallery?
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna go check out now. Oh, well. Black Grieving Veil.
Black Grieving Veil. Is that something for the rosary, or?
Let's see. Nope. Another one of just quest
Another
items,
quest
I guess.
item. Alright.
Yep. Okay.
Now, I'm
let's
not
keep
sure
going
Big
down.
Head is going to be a boss, though, because we didn't encounter the healer anywhere in the vicinity.
True. So you're saying Big Head is a healer?
No. Remember, the woman who offers to trade her life force for
Ah.
yours in boss battles. We didn't see her anywhere about there.
True. Okay.
Good God almighty.
Nothing there. Which way can we go? I need to go on top.
To get to the fountain?
No, yeah. By no, yeah, I mean yes.
Understood. Oh wait, could you slide down through the storm drain over in the lower right-hand corner? Sorry, I think we missed that. I mistook it for one we'd already progressed to.
We already... Oh.
Remember there was that
Here?
little pool of water? No, not there. Down below the platform we were on in the last room. It looked like you could have slid into a little hole in the drain. Not to access a new room, to access a secret area.
Where? Down
Drop
there?
down. Lower. Mm-hmm.
Ah,
From that water. See?
no.
You can't. Okay, my bad. Sorry. Dr. Nefariously Handsome asks, can we consider Welcome to the Internet a villain song? Because it definitely is. I do not know. I don't know the source material.
Is Welcome to the Internet from Bo Burnham? Is that the one? Everything and anything all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. A little bit of everything all of the time. Magic singing voice, that's what I wanted to say. Alright, so I just need to drop down in the next area and we should be
Yeah.
at the...
They say, yeah, Bo Burnham, he's one of 2 musicians I listen to. Well, alright.
Yeah, that's the special that I told you to watch it, that you would like it.
I will have to at some point. Also had Olivia Rodrigo's music recommended to me. I like pop, so I'm gonna check that out. I've been in like a pop music bubble ever since the pandemic began, since, you know,
Wow.
radio isn't really much of a thing, since car isn't really much of a thing.
Alright.
But I am in love with the Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak project Silk Sonic. It is
damn it.
like dedicated to like classic suave loverman 70s soul. It's even recorded, and the music videos for like released singles are all presented in that format. They even got legendary funk bassist and former band leader for James Brown, Bootsy Collins, to serve as a spoken word host for the album. It's great. It's great. You need some really, really smooth, positive, feel-good music in your life. Look up Silk Sonic. They've got 2 singles out, Leave the Door Open and Skate, and they're both, oh my god, immaculate. The latter has actual strings, like actual strings on a pop song in 2021.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Impressive. Yeah, I can't do it once more. I need 750 and I have 618, unfortunately.
Quick maths.
Quick math. It is not enough.
They say it even as a Jeffrey Bezos song. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
It's really good.
My thing is, I don't know how much more, even if it's like in a comedic tone, how much more like nihilism and negativity I need at the end of this pandemic.
Yeah.
Like and trust me, I absolutely get it, right? But the social atmosphere of sadness and tragedy has been so pervasive. It's overwhelming for me, personally.
Alright, let's see what this is.
I'm a big believer in the power of happiness. And oh, God. It's not a boss, though. I can tell you it's not a boss.
2 faces greet you, penitent one. My name is Nacimiento. Look at my chest, upon which an ancient visage grows older and older.
He's like poking it in the eye.
That does not speak, that does not think, while mine becomes younger, such that I now look like a child.
Oh, and look at his feet. He's like nailed to a board.
I do not understand its purpose. No matter how much I reflect on the sin that I may have committed to deserve it, the grace of the miracle is present even in those who are punished. Perhaps I might reduce the magnitude of this sentence by helping you. Bring me the quicksilver, which is capable of flourishing under our feet in any place at the whim of the grievous one. And I will mix it with the bile.
So like increasing the potency of your restorative potions if you bring him quicksilver. Okay.
Objects are missing, so I need 1,000
Quicksilver
tears.
and tears, yeah.
Okay.
Dr. Inferiously Handsome says, why would you want to feel happy? I watch Afterlife. I'm clearly insane. And after the pandemic started, I went from semi-negative guy sometimes to full-on pessimist. Well,
I think we all did.
no, I think, yes, the aura of negativity is overwhelming to a certain extent. But we were also not just made to be present with the negative, but so many of the healthier outlets for coping or deriving joy, meaning, and pleasure in our lives were denied us by necessity for the sake of public health and bringing an end to this as quickly as possible. And so we did really have to, and to an extent still have to, be present with our discomfort and be present with some of the pain that the experience has wrought. And I think since we're so fortunate to live in a world where we have all kinds of outlets and distractions and things like that to help us deal with life events, good and bad, that's been really challenging for a lot of us. But what's important to remember, and I'm studying history. I have a degree in political science. I can tell you authoritatively, this is not the worst it's ever been. It's nowhere near close. Everything and everyone, ultimately, we're going to get through this. There's a world, there's a life on the other side of all this, and everything will be fine. Not to say there aren't going to be significant losses, significant costs that we'll have to cope with and suffer, but we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. And odds are good we're going to build an even better world than the one we left behind. I steadfastly believe that. Now, it should also be noted that among the young people my age, who I work with, my perspective is not dominant.
Yeah.
A lot of them are not in a good place, and I get it. But, and Seth,
at
sorry
that guy.
for introducing so much heaviness. Oh, Lord. Sorry for introducing so much heaviness to your stream, but my last point on this. In response to Dr. Nefariously Handsome saying, what's the point of saving humanity when it constantly tries to destroy itself? I'll say this. That is a very negative attitude to take towards ascribing values towards humanity as a whole. Absolutely. So many of the questions pertaining to our worldviews and our outlook really deal with what we, on an individual basis, perceive to be the quintessence of humanity. What matters most within us, and what of the inchoate traits that are within us are most obvious and potent. A lot of people have been arguing, and I guess because of the overwhelming dread of this time, right? That a lot of humanity's baser instincts, what we are to a certain extent, is negative, is selfish, is violent, is hateful, is exclusionary. But I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. Because, see, when you say things like that, when you believe things like that, that means you're looking back through your life at your guardians, your partners, your friends, co-workers, bosses, the people who invested time and resources, effort and energy into you, who, to borrow Fred Rogers' phrase, loved you into being. And you're saying none of that mattered. None of that is who we are. None of that is what we are. It was all somehow in their own self-interest, and really we're selfish, violent, vindictive bastards. You're saying that nothing they did and nothing they were mattered. And I don't believe that for a second. I believe that and there's actually research, psychological research to back this up. We are evolved to fixate upon the negative in order to survive. We focus on and we feel the weight of negative events in our lives, negative impacts, so much more greatly, precisely because they're aberrant, because they're deviations from the norm, not because they're what we are at our core. If that was inherent to who and what we were, we wouldn't care when we read about atrocity or prejudice. We wouldn't care when we read about plague and famine and destruction. We wouldn't care because that would just be life. But it evokes something in us because we understand on an inchoate level that isn't normal, that isn't right, and that isn't who and what we are. That is steadfastly what I believe. I believe the quintessence of the human being, the human experience, is goodness, is benevolence. And I think the evidence bears me out. Sorry for commandeering your stream, Seth. Please get back to your game about penitence and cutting people to shreds.
Yeah. Alrighty.
What do you think, Seth? I'm curious.
Honestly, I'm somewhere in between. Because oh my god, fucking god.
Welcome to John Doe. This is the bell.
Those are two very true statements. Yes. What I wanted to say is that honestly, I'm just a big believer of leaving things better than you found it. So in that type of mentality, there is no space for thinking of what's the point in everything.
That's smart. Focus on what you can do, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Not what other people are doing. I love the guys wearing the big shattered bells, using them as rams.
Are you dead?
Apparently not.
Are you done now? Yes, there we go.
I think a lot of the pandemic negativity we're seeing is people just judging others in their lives by impossible standards as time goes on, right?
At this point, I think yes.
If my friends, my family, my coworkers, if they aren't absolutely perfect in their conduct towards me, then really they're just in it for themselves. Really, they don't care about me or anybody or anything else than that. No. People are fallible, but we mean well, and we do well most of the
It's
time.
not black and
I
white,
think,
so...
I think that's something to celebrate.
Well, at least
Like right
I
now,
defeated
we're
that
learning.
one boss or something.
The sister. Yeah, the sister is an optional encounter. If she kills you, I don't believe she will reappear there. So you did quite well by bringing her down this early on. That's a one-time opportunity. Or maybe if you didn't, I think she'll show up later in the game, and you'll have a second stab at her.
Okay. That sounds good.
She was the sister of that character carrying the giant bell mace outside of the church.
The one that was like looked like he was having a very huge weight.
Yeah, exactly. These flying angels remind me of the deer in decorations from Bayonetta.
A bit, yes. Eh.
Dr. Nefariously Handsome says, we may think differently, but at least we can agree there's something in humans worth saving. Amen to that. And I agree with Seth. We just gotta do what we can on an individual basis.
Yeah.
You have no available offerings. What could we offer there?
I don't know, some sort of incense? Something, anything? I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, look, it is like a giant inverted bell that's been dug into the ground. So I think what I understand is the miracle is like the supernatural force that caused a lot of these mutations and things you're seeing.
Yeah.
In people, cause penitence, like mortification of the flesh, is able to restrict it, they think it was like a curse from God.
Can I destroy this thing, or am I just...
This game sure loves bells. I don't think you can. I think you're meant to dodge them by timing your movement.
Alright.
Nothing better than a good stream and a good bag of cashews.
Ah, thank you for the compliment.
This is my favorite bag of cashews on Twitch.
Yay! At least you didn't call me a nut.
Nut.
Alright, let's see what this does. Alrighty. Can I... No. Waiting for the bell to ring a digging. Oh, I think they're not ringing anymore. Okay. Interesting.
Dr. Nefariously Handsome says, and little talk about humanity's worth, you know, casual stuff.
I mean, I'm not gonna say you gotta do it, but it's worth talking about.
And I do apologize for shanghaiing your stream, Seth.
Oh, no worries. If I minded, I would have complained. Okay. That guy's
This
dead.
probably gonna be a bone of some kind.
Scapula.
Yep. Scapula of Carlos.
Ugh, Carlos, goddammit, keep your bones to yourself.
God damn it, Carl.
Stop tossing your bones everywhere. I told you to clean your room. God damn it, that thing is
Oh,
annoying.
the knockback on that. Oof,
Yeah.
this is giving me some really rough, like, NES Castlevania vibes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Those games
Like,
aged
what?
pretty well, but I will say they're, like Castlevania 1 through 3, they're not very fun to play.
No. They're hard.
Super Castlevania 4 now, though, for the SNES, that was great. That still holds up. It's a good thing that, that enemy's aim seems to be off roughly half the time.
True. Also, he doesn't seem to, like, attack very often.
Dr. Fiercely Handsome says, I wonder what, like, Game Kitchen will do next. It's a bit too early for a sequel, but a spin-off, maybe.
What's that?
I
The company that made this.
The dev,
Jesus.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm such a
So
derp.
look, the shockwave of one bell is triggering the next in the sequence.
Oh, I see. Wait, is this grandma doing that?
Let's see.
Yes.
Yes, she is. Down with Grandma.
Fuck you, grandma.
Grandma was made of blood the entire time. Grandma
and
was a
bones.
homunculus.
God damn it, disgusting. What? Why didn't I grab on? Um.
Maybe you have to jump from just below the top of the ladder so that you get a little bit of verticality. Dr. Nefariously Handsome says, Grandmas were oppressing us for years.
Ah, I know what you mean. Like this. Ah, yeah. Okay, I was a dumbass. Oh, a shrine.
And a shrine. Perfect. Shrine get.
Woohoo. Oh no,
Ah,
and
damn
they
it,
all
Grandma's
respawn.
back.
Yeah.
Don't eat the soup. Oh
Yikes.
dear.
I
that is
got
old
impaled. Ah, okay. This thing is here.
Seth, did you ever get any word regarding the constitution of the Hellpoint switchport?
Nope.
Really now?
Not a word.
No updates, like on the store, no nothing?
Nope. Nada.
Oh dear, that's a shame. Or, alternatively, lucky you.
Oh, so I can also use the bell rings to my advantage.
To your
That's
advantage.
cool. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, I think you
Dr.
need to do
Nefariously
that.
Handsome says maybe they could make that little 8-bit part in its own whole game?
Okay, I think that's a shortcut now. I'm gonna just kill this guy for the...
Schnaufy says I'm heading off to bed. Have a nice rest of your day and see you next time.
Good
Alright,
night.
Schnaufy, take care and enjoy your vacation, brother.
Yes.
If we don't talk to you.
Bye-bye. Alright.
But definitely drop by every Overanalyst's brand stream you can during the vacation.
And don't forget to subscribe.
And ring that bell for notifications.
Yeah, not this one in game though. We don't want to ring that bell.
No, we don't want to ring that one. I'm pretty sure, like, John Doe would destroy us if it was rung. Now they're like little hermit crabs, but with bells.
Aww. Poor guy.
You know what this game's world reminds me of, like, the atmosphere? Because it's so grim you can't take it seriously entirely, right?
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of Warhammer, like Warhammer 40k. Like, everything's so dark and grimy, dark and grimy, violent and hateful. It's, like, so over the top, you can't take it seriously.
Yeah, true. Ah, this poor guy. Just pointing.
Eclipse, thank you so much for the raid,
Eclipse! How are you doing, Eclipse?
Hope you're doing well. Dr. Nefariously Handsome says we have a pessimist and probably optimist debating. It'll be super fun. Oh god, no, not debate. I hate debates and conflict. I wouldn't call myself an optimist, I think. I just think there's a lot of beautiful, great things in the world and in each other people could appreciate but don't.
So.
Like this. This community did so much for me throughout the pandemic. I'm not in great shape presently. I mean, like mentally or physically, but just the presence of this forum and wonderful folks like you, Seth and Potato and Eclipse have done a great deal for me in terms of maintaining my mental well-being during a very protracted lockdown for me. So I really appreciate that. I appreciate these streams more than I think you guys could ever know, just being able to be here and be useful.
Yay.
Eclipse says, Fredo was giving me a rectal exam with a scythe she sterilized in the winter cold. It sucked.
That's
I
very...
can imagine so.
I was gonna say that's very graphic, but then again, look what I'm playing. It's just... yes. It just is.
The final boss is actually just a divine proctologist.
Yeah, basically.
Eclipse says, yeah, Brady just looked at me and thought, fuck, better not go that insane.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, Eclipse, if you missed the conclusion of the Eldest Soul stream, I do think... Oh, no. You were there for the end, but maybe not for the center. Like the really good bosses near the end. It's not worth the $20 or equivalent price tag, I will say that definitively, but if it goes on sale, especially since there's a lot of draws for speedrunners, it's something you might want to look into streaming. It's good stuff, and I think you'd enjoy. Dr. Nefariously Ansem says there are 3 levels of grim and edgy. Little edginess, which is fun and can add, then there's a bunch of edginess, which is just sad, and then going so over the top and crazy it becomes fun again.
Yeah, basically.
Not a huge fan of edginess, but ridiculous over the top, like grimdark, almost self-parody stuff like Warhammer does is really good. Eclipse says, yeah, definitely on my list. Right on. Speaking of self-parody, No More Heroes 3 comes out at the end of the month, and I'm super excited.
Oh, you have so many nice vertebra. No, I'm sure your vertebra are nice, but
I do.
I was gonna say,
they're great.
I'm sure you have a lot of nice games for you this month.
Yeah, I got that. I got Death's Door. I got Sly 4, which I can't wait to share with you guys properly. And Psychonauts 2. And somewhere between all that, I've got to research and write a chapter in my thesis. Fuck.
Yeah, well, you'll live. After that, you're done.
Clisside says, also, ironically, I might be using the Onyx Blade for the Freda fight. Maybe. It rinses Father Ariandel. Right on. Oh, by the way, Greedfall, you know that, like, kind of AA mid-shelf action RPG I played through last month?
Yes.
One of the main characters, so like one of your companions through the entire game, is voiced by the same incredible VA who provided the voice of Sir Wilhelm in the Dark Souls 3 Ashes of Ariandel DLC. The knight with the really deep voice who attacks you at the chapel.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, God, that man's voice. I wish I had that voice. Sonorous and smooth like butter. That is...
Sonorous.
Dr. Nefariously Ansem says, to be honest, I never really considered myself a pessimist, but people consider me one, and we know the old Tamatoa saying, be who you are on the outside. Well, the old showbiz saying that apparently circulated in my dad's circles was, always be yourself.
Unless you can be
Accept
somebody...
yourself as an asshole.
Yeah. I was gonna say the same thing. How can I... Get me the angel in the box. There we go.
Yay!
I just had to press the button harder.
Box baby number 6.
Yeah, box baby. Alright, let's see. Oh god.
Okay, so super minor complaint from me, but for a game with like what feels like really fulfilling combat, right, Seth?
Too much platforming.
And some beautiful exploration, or beautiful environments to explore, it seems really reliant on, like, protracted, so long platforming courses.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It doesn't look like they're bad or anything, it just looks like the most voluminous aspect of the game also happens to be the weakest. Would you agree, disagree?
Yes. Definitely. I would
Dr. Fiercely
absolutely
Handsome
agree.
says they're making a sequel. Wow, that was fast. Are they? Eclipse says,
Sequel?
be yourself, but be your better self. You know, that's actually a really good one, Eclipse. I like that. Be the best you that you can be.
Can I? No. Okay. Okay, I see how it is.
Oh no. The Fiercely Handsome was making a box baby joke. Okay, I think they're on film number 3 or something, 3 or 4.
The the box baby. Jesus.
Hey, I'm the
Christ.
narrator. I apparently have to know the boss baby lore now.
I mean,
I do know there was like a Netflix cartoon because sure.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I can't explain the minions to you, so. Also, last night I watched probably the best, like most well conceived, well recorded episode of The Completionist I think I've ever seen.
The Skyward
It's
Sword
his
one?
new game. No. His new game plus video on Cave Story, where he talks about his experiences with his mom and his family.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like it made me cry. It
Yeah.
was a sad but a beautiful story.
For everyone that's new here, don't forget that you can join us on our Discord. We are there, live, alive, online. I don't know, however you want to say it. Every day.
A lime
Aligned.
or citrusy.
Aligned. Well, mostly aligned. I mean.
Dr. Fiercely Handsome says, also to get back on my earlier point, Afterlife, a show, is great for now. It's funny yet optimistic. Really now? I think people could use some of that.
Yup. Okay.
Oh,
How
another
can that
bone?
go through walls?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
another
vertebra.
vertebra of John.
Vertebra of John.
Yeah, they really did seem to emphasize the weakest part of the game in the overall design. That's crazy, man. Hide. Ah. Damn it,
Fuck
Grandma.
you, Grandma. We talked
And then
about
Grandma
this,
explodes, as she does.
Empty bile vessel. Another one. Woohoo.
If only we had the tears. Oh no, we do have the tears necessary to fill them now.
Yeah.
They say show doesn't sound optimistic, but it is. Fair dues, fair dues.
Nice. Okay. Let's go this way. Yes.
Oh, great.
I was literally just now thinking about, Oh, and another one. There we go.
Dr. Fiercely Handsome says it's about a guy who, after losing his wife, is thinking about killing himself. They made that optimistic. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's, heavy.
I mean, as long as it's optimistic.
Yeah.
Grandma, we talked about this literally in the previous stage. God fucking damn it. Piece of shit, motherfucker. There we go, Grandma's dead.
Grub says you can make anything optimistic if you try and care hard enough. I agree with that sentiment.
Why are you so optimistic? No, I'm just kidding. Please stay optimistic. We need something like that. We need someone like that. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Look, you know you're screwed if I'm given the label of optimistic.
Eh. Gotta say, so far I'm really loving the game.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I got to cuddle a doggo in the first 10 minutes of the playthrough.
That's fair. And the
Best
combat
game.
looks really good.
Definitely.
I love the visuals overall as well. Oh, it's a puzzle.
gosh.
So you can pull the switch a second time to lock the urn in place. Eclipse says, I'm optimistic because if I wasn't, Dark Souls 3 would have eaten me by now.
Okay, let's see if this is gonna work. Nope.
Dr. Fiercely Handsome says, we sometimes have to talk optimistically, even if it's heavy stuff. Well, I think there's also an important distinction to draw, too, between optimism and positivity and, like, pessimism and negativity. They aren't quite the same things.
Yes, okay. Is that enough? Yes.
Optimism, the way I see it, is about kind of reading positive meanings into ambiguous spaces. Like, you know, oh, regardless of the reality, we should hope that everything will be okay. We should hope that everything... my stance is that I genuinely think that a lot of things are positive and good unambiguously. And that's closer to, like, positivity. That was always my mom's thing, you know, like... constant, incessant positivity, and she used it to make a wonderful variety of changes for the better in the world around her, and still does to this day.
What does your mom do? Oh, yeah, she's a hairdresser,
well,
right?
She owns a salon, but in the past she also worked as a musician, a songwriter, and a score writer for film.
Nice. Box baby.
Eclipse says, honestly, I'm thinking of just doing Soul of Cinder and making Freyda the big hurrah, so as not to go out with a whimper. Okay, yeah, that makes sense to me, man. Like I said, if I had to guess, given the stipulations of your run, Soul of Cinder would probably be easier for you, if only because it has significantly less health and one of its phases should be pretty easy. Dr. Nefariously Handsome says Croatia itself is pretty pessimistic. We owe it all to our horrible politics.
Yeah.
Or politicians.
I would say partially to the politics, partially to very slow mail delivery.
I was about to say, it's all the Croatian Post, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know, most of the Croatian folks I've met seem pretty upbeat, pretty happy.
We are happy because we don't have any tears left. I'm sorry. That's not true. Well, I'm happy because I'm not there anymore, so hey. Hey, puppy. What's up? Oh, a bug. Yeah, kill it.
Luna says, wow, and Dr. Nefariously Handsome says that was deep.
Very deep. Yay! Bellboy.
Oh, it's my favorite enemies. Yeah! See, guys, when you get up in the morning, you just have to attack the day like they attack those walls. Even their walk cycle is great. Yep. Oh, I love these guys. Lord.
Okay, you did. Oh. Can I just destroy this? Oh,
Do we maybe want to explore all of John Doe that we can, so hopefully we never have to go back?
Dried clove. Yes.
Hashtag deep, Dr. Nefariously Handsome says it's a Bo Burnham song. Okay.
Okay, so there is like one hole here.
Oh, wait. Was there even anything more you wanted to explore down there, or do you just want to continue here? Because it looks like we've seen a lot of John Doe.
Well, to be honest, I wanted to see that part on the bottom right, because I died here.
Sure. Fair dues.
And I want to avenge my own death, so, you know.
As one would do.
Yes. Fuck you.
I certainly
whoops.
would.
I need box baby.
We don't even know what these do, but we're collecting them all.
I mean, it's a chubby baby in a box. What else do you want from life?
Baby man, gotta catch 'em all.
Chubby baby. Of course.
Seth, did you know, I'm sure you probably saw it back in the day, but the musician Brental Floss, who specializes in like vocal covers of video game music, made a like ridiculous R&B slow jam based off of the Breath of the Wild soundtrack.
No.
It's called Link Up With Me, Baby, and it's ridiculous.
I got a toe. Can we go back to the vertebra?
Does this one have flesh on it?
Yes.
Now we gotta burn that shit off, then we can inter it in the ossuary. They won't accept anything in condition that good.
Yeah, actually, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. Let's go see if I can sacrifice that.
No.
No?
Oh, well, maybe. I don't know.
God damn it, Brady. Just let me sacrifice a toe, okay?
Fine.
I don't
Just
ask
one,
much
though.
of you. Just one toe.
You've got to start weaning
damage.
yourself off of this, Seth. Last month you were sacrificing entire feet at a time.
Yeah, well, you know, hashtag progress. Okay, let's see. So
the commentary has to come from somewhere while we're while we're cleaning up collectibles, guys.
Exactly.
Dr. Fiercely Handsome says it's an equipable charm. Okay, so it's part of the rosary. And also, it's weird how many optimistic sounding things sound negative on the surface. There is a Bow song called Oh Dear, and it somehow still inspired people, and they're not alone in all of it. All right.
Should I equip the toe?
4th toe made of limestone. Reduces dodge cooldown. Oh, that's up to you.
Well,
Does it feel like you don't have enough time to recover after a dodge?
Sometimes.
I'm usually a big proponent of faster dodges, but I think it also depends on the game.
Motherfucking piece of shit stuff. Okay, yes, this dodging works.
Much better.
Yes. Oh wait, I could have done the fatality, but oh.
So, Seth, something I did not know is Death's Door is made by the same team that did Titan Souls.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Did you ever play Titan Souls?
Yes. Actually, I have it installed right now on my PC. It's pretty fun, like one-hit boss fights.
There's also a massive nod to Titan Souls in Eldest Souls, which I do recommend for you if you can find it a bit cheaper later on.
Definitely. If I can play it on the Switch, yes. Don't want to play that on the PC.
Yeah, I think it's on console. I got it on PS4, so...
Ah, okay. Fuck you.
Should be available on the old Switcheroonie.
Okay. Let's go to the shrine so I can get my wine back. I mean blood. I mean, I don't know.
Blood. Dr. Nefariously Handsome says, in short, Bo is a gift to humanity and we should nurture him.
True.
I saw one of the specials back in the day. I thought it was pretty good.
Oh, wait.
One of my favorite comics growing up was Bernie Mac.
God damn it.
Who had this great sitcom on television, The Bernie Mac Show. He passed away quite young, though. He was one of the original kings of comedy.
Okay, I'm actually now at the shrine that I wanted to reach, so... Success!
And you can grab your guilt really easily.
I first need to make Grandma dead. Where is Grandma? There's Grandma. Okay. Fuck.
Now notice you can't ring the bells that Grandma activates.
I mean, that's... bellist. I don't know. That's discriminatory to the other bells. Okay, I need to go down.
what you need to
And
do, if you want to
yes.
offer it the ossuaries, you got to take that toe, even though it's made of stone, or encased in stone, you got to take that shit to Kay. Let her throw it in the oven for a few minutes, and it'll be down to the bone. I promise you.
Like, let her put it in the lasagna.
Oh, the lasagna. Jesus Christ. You know, I've made lasagna before. It's not that hard. It's really not.
It's really, really not. My
It's
favorite
time-consuming, but not difficult.
Yeah. Dr. Nefariously Handsome, my favorite one is The World on Fire.
Jesus.
It's a very short but inspiring song.
My favorite song, not from him, just I think in general, is a 1973 smash from Barry White with the Love Unlimited Orchestra called Can't Get Enough of Your Love, Baby. It's really, really good. It's got some wonderful arrangement. Would also have to recommend Switch's I Call Your Name from roughly the same time. Roger Troutman's I Want to Be Your Man. I'm a big fan of Patti LaBelle's The Jazz in You and Love, Need, and Want You, both great songs. The latter of which has been sampled for God knows how many latter-day R&B and hip-hop songs. And specifically Isaac Hayes' cover of The Look of Love. He's the only artist I've ever heard perform what was originally kind of a slow maudlin bossa nova song really, really powerfully. He added in some horns and strings, added some layers of complexity to it. Isaac Hayes, for those of you who don't know, composed, arranged, and recorded the score for Shaft, one of the greatest films of all time.
Shaft.
You damn right.
Don't. God damn it! Can you? Am I an idiot? Oh, there we go.
No, of course not.
That's the wrong answer. But thank you.
Sister, you got one more advanced degree than I have.
Yeah, it's just toilet paper.
God, I know the feeling.
Okay. Fucking thing.
Might want to heal.
Right, thanks. Now that I have so many vials of wine. Alright, the platforming part.
Oh, God, right. This is... Yeah, alright. Damn you, John Doe.
Nobody likes you, John Doe.
Nobody's been into bell music for like thousands of years, John Doe. You fucking suck.
Yeah, John Doe. Okay, I got this. Damn it! Oh, fuck.
Come on. Come on. Oh. Seth, just leave Box Baby for now. We can... Ah! We can come back for him.
But Box Baby.
He led us to our death.
Yeah,
Baby,
but
why?
unfortunately, this is where we're gonna have to cut it for tonight, because we have
Alright.
reached. We have reached our limit. We are gonna be back on Thursday, though, with more. My hands are sweaty. My hands are so sweaty. Alright, we are gonna go say hi to Hammy, who is now streaming Dark Souls 3.
Fantastic.
Yeah! Bye-bye,
Excellent job
everyone.
today, Seth. We made tons of progress. Take care.